Yeah. Today is a good day, 'cause you're the master of your fate and the ruler of your destiny. Yeah.
It feels so good to wake up today, 'cause all I'm trying to shade. I got no one to blame, 'cause I'm the one who made it.
Oh, what a day, oh, what a day. Ain't no sleeping, homie. You're not in the cage, not in the grave. Ain't no leeches on you. Stack up and save, do it your way. You could piece upon it. Eviction notice on your days. Get a new lease up on it. You can be flawless. Big out like sea brownies. We'll never back, no problem. Go and hit your old hoes like August. Tripping like a faucet, regardless. Proceed with caution. This champagne tastes better when you bought it. I'ma always let it shine, no matter what your opinion. Resentment from you minions that's never been in contention. It's never been on my menu. Fuck it if I offend you. Them blessings coming through the window. I swear it feels so good. It's like when you come from the dirt, and then your blood, sweat, and tears, they make the mud. And then you and your partners get it out the mud. Get down!
It feels so good to wake up today, 'cause all I'm trying to shade. I got no one to blame, 'cause I'm the one who made it. It feels so good to wake up today, 'cause all I'm trying to shade. I got no one to blame, 'cause I'm the one who made it.
Rejuvenated illumination. If you debating who's the hater, you's a hater. We peruse in Vegas, pocket full of bluish faces. No confusion on the music, these the truest statements. No discrepancies, blessings be on my legacy. Y'all sound like the Pharisees, laws written illegibly. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it home. Put me right where I belong. My seat looking like a throne, I'm gone. Jealous words from the lips of pussy peasants. With no direction, your map says you'll be a legend. But John or Chrissy Teigen, beyond the beef like vegan. Neither's my concern, the sun don't need you to burn your line. Yeah, you see, excuses only please those who make them. To help losers cope with their failures. We got the same 24 hours on. Yeah, what you gonna do?
It feels so good to wake up today, 'cause all I'm trying to shade. I got no one to blame, 'cause I'm the one who made it. It feels so good to wake up today, 'cause all I'm trying to shade. I got no one to blame. Ooh, I'm the one that I'm ready to. I'm the only one that made it. I'm the only one can save me. I'm the only one that...
That station. Yeah, that's that nigga. Who hit that nigga?
I'm the only one that you can't be.
Man, it's crazy. Like, we think it got it bad, but like, if we threw all our problems down, man, and then we was told to pick one up, you would be mad what problem you got. So be grateful for what you got. Cause just know there's somebody out there got this shit worse than you. So do what you can do with your 24, man. We got the same 24. This is crazy. You the one that made it. Shine brighter than the shade. Yeah, be happy. Wake up! Wake up. Wake up. Confidence, yeah. Ask me. You got something to ask me? What's wrong with you? I thought you said you want to go check cheese.
Yeah, but you said no.
What?
But you said no.
But you asked me with so much confidence. I see you not giving up.
Yeah, because he said he would go to Chuck E. Cheese with us.
Do you love your daddy?
Yeah.
Oh shucks, don't start this laptop. But yes, man. We here. We are here. We are here. Man, shout out to B Howard, man, for always dropping that fire, man. I just dropped the link in the chat. If y'all want to support my brother B Howard, do so right there. Do so right there. Also, as you come in, family, hit that like button. Y'all know how we do. You know how we do. You gotta hit the like button, family. You gotta hit the like button. What up, Robbie? What up, Robbie? Also the podcast, man. The podcast is growing. It's growing, guys. If you're not subscribed to the Born Rich Club podcast, I always say this. I don't know what the hell you waiting on, but you might well get over and support it. You might as well. You ain't doing shit. You not doing shit. So yes, first thing first, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all coming in hitting that like button. I got shorts. First of all, let's just do it like this. Let's do it like this. Drop another link. This is for the podcast channel, guys. If you're not subscribed to the podcast channel, I need you to. That's the best way that you can support me right now. If you support, the best way you can support me is subscribe to the podcast channel. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the podcast right here. My bad, y'all know I type like a fucking grandfather or something. But yeah, all that. Get the links. I'm getting the links in, and like always, the link to join the panel. It's an open panel, so the link to join the panel is there. It's always there. It's always gonna be there. But yeah, man. We here. It was a long weekend. You know, your brother had a long weekend, especially out here on YouTube and in these YouTube streets, man. So back today, better, you know, sober mind, sober thoughts. And I'm back, man. I'm back to talk it up with the family, man. You know, we got the fucking basketball playoffs that's starting tomorrow, man. So the live streams. I'm gonna get them in when I can, but y'all know I'm gonna be tapped into the fucking basketball shit. But yeah, I want to make sure we get one in today. Clean up some things from the weekend. I ain't gonna spend too much time on this, man. But yeah, I want to clean up some things in a week from this weekend, though. We'll start first and foremost this weekend. I was called a snake this weekend, right? And said that I was here to sabotage YouTube channels or to steal viewers and shit like that. I'll address that off the top, man. Listen, I didn't come here for that. I did not come here for that. I'll be honest with you. Like, if I wanted to steal viewers and subscribers and shit, it's a way to do that, man. But that's not what I'm here for. That's not my intent. That's not my intention. I fuck with these YouTube live streams. I always say this. This is more like interactive TV for me. You know what I mean? I can load up my laptop, push go live, and then instantly start communicate with not only people around the country, around America, but even overseas, all around the world. So when it comes to this YouTube shit, I'm here for a good time, good conversations, build some sort of relationships. You know what I mean? I'm not here to sabotage anyone's YouTube channel or do no snake type of shit. I'm just not in the I'm not in the business of doing that. You know what I mean? And if you ask anybody who knows me personally, you can ask the brothers Black Peace who comes on here and a couple of the other brothers that come on here. Like that's not my intentions at all. Never have and never will be my intentions. You know what I mean? And I'm also not here to tell people who don't live in this country what they should do, how they should do.
fuck it. I'm not here to tell anybody what they should do and how they should live their life and what they should be doing and could be doing or would be doing. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 kids. Shit, it's hard enough trying to tell them what to do and show them what to do. So I'm definitely not on that. I don't have time. I would be foolish to go out every day and build my business and conduct my business and then come online and then hate on somebody else's business. I'm the main one who want to see everybody eat. Because the more that everybody eat, the more that everybody win. I'm never going to be hypocritical and talk about economic empowerment, or black empowerment or shit like that, and then try to take food out the next man's pockets. That's not what we doing. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not built like that. So when I say I'm cut from a different cloth, I'm cut from a different cloth. And when I say cut from a different cloth, it doesn't mean I'm calling myself anything spectacular. I'm not. I'm saying I'm cut different than that hater cloth. I'm cut different than some of this new age internet kind of cloth. I'm just cut a little bit different. I still got old school standard morals. You know what I mean? I got morals that I got from my parents. I got morals that I got from my experiences, even when I was running the streets, to me leaving the streets and switching the crowd up and switching my friends up. All of that molded me into the man that I am today. I'd be damned if I go backwards and become some type of pussy. You know what I'm saying? Or some type of fuck nigga. It's just not in my blood. It's not in my DNA. So I definitely want to iron that out. I will say this. Got a little tipsy this weekend, right? So I wasn't able to articulate what I was trying to say. That's why I want to make sure I articulate what I'm trying to say in this podcast. I mean, this live stream. I'm trying to make sure that I say the shit right, because I didn't articulate what I was trying to say over the weekend. You know what I mean? And rash decisions a little bit. Maybe I did make some rash decisions, but at the same time, I'm a grown ass man. So when I hear fuck you, then it's naturally I'm gonna come back over here to my channel and say, nah, fuck you. You know what I mean? That's just me just really being a man. I'm never gonna be a man that's just gonna tuck my tail and run off and go hide in the corner. I'm not built like that either. I'm just not. But that's on that, man. We'll come back to that later or not. Fuck all that. We'll come back to that later. But I do remember I was telling y'all, listen, man, I was working up on something this weekend, you know what I'm saying, with a nice little something. And shit, it went well. I'll say that, man. So I did work my way up on a little picnic day. Went out, had a nice little picnic day. You know what was funny? While I was on that picnic day, it made me think of a topic that I wanted to talk about, right? I was asked, have I ever been married? Right? And the answer to that question is no, I've never been married. Then the question was, well, have you ever thought about getting married? Or no, have I ever proposed to someone? I'm like, hell no. And honestly, I haven't. But then I realized that marriage, especially in our community, is just not as big as it used to be. And I was trying to wonder, like, why is that? Because I know my parents were married, but I always say, like, my parents was probably be the age of y'all's grandparents, right? So it's a disconnect between, I guess, like adults that's in their 70s and 80s now, and then it drops down to like 40s and 50s. And the 40s and 50s are not really marrying like that, especially the 50s, mid 50s and under. Marriage, people just really ain't doing marriage like that. And I was wondering why people ain't doing marriage. It's a rarity when I see young people married. When back in the day, people was married early 20s. I will tell you one group of people that's kind of keeping marriage alive and afloat: the religious family. The religious family is still getting married, right? Let me go and see. Let me see. Let's get some stats up here, and let's see. Let's see, am I just talking shit or is this a big thing? And y'all let me know in the comments, man, if y'all think marriage is falling off or are people still getting married like that? Because I don't see it. I don't. When I look around, I probably know about 4 or 5 married couples. Let's see, marriage stats and the US. Let's see. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at these marriage stats. Let's see. Let's see. What up, Kane? What up, Kane? Let me know, brother. Let me know if these people still getting married. What y'all think? I don't know. I'm trying to see. I don't really see people getting married like that. I don't. But let's look it up. Let's look it up so we ain't gotta just talk shit. We ain't gotta talk shit. We can see. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Well, I don't know. Let's see what this says. Let's see. Mel said most of her friends are married. Okay, Mel. Okay, Mel. Let me see. Let's see. Maybe I'm tripping. I'll tell y'all this. It's gonna fuck y'all up, but I'll tell you this. I haven't been to a wedding except my parents. The only wedding I've ever been to was my parents' wedding. And speaking of my parents and marriage, I think that's why I've never really put any reverence on marriage, right? Because shit, my parents were together. Shit, I think I was like 22, 23 when my parents finally got married. My parents were together like 5, 6 years before I was born. All right. So that's fucking 30 years of just being in a relationship. And so I never really seen marriage as that important. I'll say it like this. I've seen a relationship work without marriage. I've seen a successful relationship without marriage. I've seen it work. I've seen it. I grew up in one. I lived in one. I lived in a successful household. My parents just wasn't married. Only reason you know they wasn't married because of their last name. That's it. Other than that, you couldn't. I couldn't tell my parents wasn't married. Even when it comes to like bank accounts, they shared everything. They shared the house, the cars, the bank accounts. They did the money the right way. They did everything the right way except that paperwork. I wish I would have asked my parents, but I only think they did the paperwork is because they got older and okay, now it's time to split up the assets. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time now we got to do these assets and, you know, we're getting older. We're not getting any younger. So, hey, let's make sure we leave the kids with something. Let's make sure we know where the house goes, you know, where the assets go and shit like that. So that's kind of crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And y'all let me know, man. Shit, y'all let me. Yeah. Thank you, Mel. So Mel said her family is married. Mel said her family is married. I tell a lie. I got one cousin. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think. Like I can say. So when I automatically I go to like the cousins who visit me personally, who come to my house. Like my sister's not married. My brother, when he was alive, he was never married. And like I said, you have to think about the age I was born. My parents were 40 when I was born. So my brother was 20 when I was born. My sister was 16. They never were married. And everyone in that little demographic. So now I guess I said that wrong. So I guess I'm saying 60s. My relatives, they're 60s because now I got my parents had me so late. A lot of my first cousins are in their 60s, anywhere between 50 and 60 years old. All of my first cousins. And they're not married like that. They're not. And then when I think about my aunts and uncles, yeah, they did it. They got married, but a lot of them got divorced. They did. Oh man, now I'm trying to do the math. So if my mom had 7 siblings, I think like 4 of them got married. And then my brother, then I said my brother. Then my father had 1, 2, 3, 4 siblings. 2 of them got married, and it was the women. It's my brother's sisters. My brother had 2 sisters, 2 brothers, and the sisters got married. They did all the way until their partners passed. But as far as the brothers, the guys, they didn't really get married like that. Let's go to these statistics, though, what I'm looking at right here. So the number of married couples. So the number of married couples in the millions, all right? So we started at the 60s, and then it was going up, 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 up. It didn't really drop. I'm looking for a drop. So this drop is kind of recent. So it dropped a little bit from 2010 to 2011. But that's not a big drop. That's not a crazy drop. 60 million to 58 million. Nah, that ain't a big drop. I wonder, can I do this by race? Yeah. Let's see if I can do this by race. Oh, they want to charge me. No, we're not gonna pay for them, y'all. Let's see divorce then. No, I think divorce might be rising, right? Because a couple of my lady friends that I've been talking to, they have been married. They've been married. I will say that they have lately. Lately, I've been talking to girls who's been married. I will say that, but I think that's just because of my age, though. So Kane said he's been to he's been to 3 weddings and got a 4th wedding to go to in May. Okay, all right, cool. And y'all know I hate sitting up here talking about myself, man. Why won't y'all just click the link and come up here and talk to me, man? Tell me about your experiences and what's the plan. All right, y'all chatting in the chat. Is anybody in the chat married? Or is anybody in the chat, have y'all ever been married? Is marriage even a thing? Are you thinking about it? I've changed. I ain't gonna lie. I've kind of changed my thoughts on marriage. If you would have caught me 4 or 5 years ago, probably when I first started these live streams, I was like, hell no, I'm never getting married. But the more I think about it, the more it's like, you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind getting married. Yeah, I don't really mind it. I don't. It ain't as bad and as evil as I always was trying to make it. You know what I mean? You know how you say, man, I'm a black man. I ain't trying to put the white man or the government in my business. Like I was on that shit at first. But now it's just like, okay, if that's what you want to do. But I have to make sure it's going to, like, before I get married, I just have to make sure it's the right person. And if we're going to do it, let's do it forever. I would prefer to do it like my parents did it, where we just fucking be together for years on years at end, years on top of years on top of years, and then we say, look, man, look, you ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere, fuck it. Let's get married. You know what I'm saying? All right, Kane. I got you, Kane. I know the time difference, brother. I know the time difference. But yeah, man, I changed my tune when it comes to marriage. I ain't gonna lie. I have. I used to say, man, I'm never gonna get married. Fuck that marriage shit. But now it's like, you know what, boy, I'll do it. Especially if we together some crazy like 7, 8 years. At the age I'm at now, if we together some like 7, 8 years, then yeah, what the hell? Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it. What's up, Empress Janet? Hit the link, Empress Janet. I know you'll come up here and talk some shit with me. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think people. I think when it comes to marriage, I just think like my generation. Maybe it's because maybe I'm in a bubble, but I just think my generation is just like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. You know what I mean? And when I know like my grandparents, like they will fucking disown you if you didn't get married. You know what I mean? My grandparents came from that time where like babies out of wedlock was frowned upon and all of that type of shit. And now I just think as we go generation after generation after generation, I just think we just like fuck it. You feel me? I'm seeing more co-parenting. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing more co-parenting than I'm seeing marriage. And that's a lot of races. It's a lot of races. Some white people I know that's just like, oh, if I get married, I get married. Well, yeah, I got 2 kids, 2 or 3 kids, and yeah, we co-parent. I keep hearing that. Co-parent is the thing. I'm not really hearing people just stressing the marriage part, stressing the marriage part. So in turns, that makes me just be like, if it happened, I got that attitude, that nonchalant attitude about it. But when my grandmother was alive, she was like, what the my grandmama probably rolling in her grave just hearing me say that. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother is rolling. What's up, Empress Jenny? How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Long time, long time. How you been?
I know. For some reason saw you were live and heard something about you getting married. I was like, what?
No, no, no. I was talking the reason I was talking about marriage, Empress Janet, because
Okay.
I've been dating, right? And I
Oh,
just
damn.
like, yeah, now it's lately I just been like, you know what, I'm gonna really date. That means I'm gonna, meet people. I'm sliding in the DMs. I'm just
Oh,
shooting
wait.
my shot.
Is this real time or real life or just
No,
fantasy?
this real life. This real
Okay.
life, Jenny. Yeah, it actually started. It actually started because when I went live Friday,
Mhm.
I shot my shot at a young lady in her inbox,
Okay.
and I actually set up a picnic date. Right, I
Oh,
wanted
wait.
to do something different. I didn't want to do the regular "let's go
I
get food and drinks"
like
type deal.
it.
Right,
Yeah.
so we did the picnic date. I set it up for Saturday, but I got so drunk and streamed so late Friday into Saturday that I
You
fell asleep.
fucked it up.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Oh, my
But
God.
but we but we ended up doing it yesterday on Easter, right? So
Oh,
we
that's
went
what's up.
we went to the picnic date, and as we were conversing, she was telling me that she had been married before. Because I was asking, I asked her, it's like she said she hasn't really dated in like 2 years. I'm like, why the fuck are you? Why haven't you dated anybody in 2 years? And she was
Because
like, well,
as
I was trying.
divorced people, it's hard to get out here.
Yeah, she said she was trying to wait on her she was waiting to get her divorce finalized. And I
Wait
was
a
like,
minute.
oh,
It don't take no goddamn 2 years.
yeah. Well, she said the guy was playing around and all of that, but you know how that go.
No,
But
I don't. I've been divorced twice.
there we go. See, that's what I want to get into. See, so when I heard her say that, I'm like, oh shit, you've been married? And then and she stumped me when she was like, have you been married? I was like, no. She said, have you ever even proposed to somebody? And I was like, no. And she gave me that look like a surprise. She was shocked. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe am I behind? Like, am I behind the world? Am I behind the world? So you
Yeah,
said
you're basically husband material. Am I echoing?
no, is that me? No,
I don't
I don't hear it.
echo. I hear myself like in you. I don't.
Uh-uh.
Maybe I should.
I don't hear it. But you said you've been divorced twice.
Yes, I married my children's father, divorced him, remarried, stayed with. I was with the first one um, for 14 years. The other one was 9 years. I divorced both of them. One actually got murdered last year. The father, the baby, my ex-husband's, the father of my children. Damn. I
Oh
don't even know how
man.
to. Basically, he's ex-husband, but they're both
Yeah.
ex-husbands.
Yeah. I see what you said. I see what you said.
Only
Did
the
you
one.
have children with both of them?
No, so the
Okay.
one that got murdered is the only one I had children with.
Got
Yeah.
you.
I
Okay.
loved him. I would have never divorced him. You hear me? On everything. I loved him.
Hold on. So he got murdered like while you guys were still married?
No, he got murdered
Oh,
last year, like separately. He was actually about to get remarried, bro. And his fiance, yeah, I had to go to the funeral with her. But I was his only wife. But I
there you
wasn't the
go.
only mother of his children. He had 10 children. I had 4 of them. So,
Ten
a woman that says she's still in the process of getting married, she still might be married. And she looked at you like a marriage material because I definitely saw that in you. That's what I liked about you. You're not like the rest of them out here, of course.
Oh shit, Empress.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's why I always fuck with you. Like I always come back to you because you're not ghetto.
I
You're a
try not to be.
No, you're good. You ain't never been ghetto.
I try not to be. Kane, brother Kane, I'm 39 years old, brother. I'll be the big 40. Big 40 in November, man.
You're my guy.
Yeah.
I just turned 45. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with 40s.
The lady I went on a date with, she's 45. She's 45.
Yeah, you
And
gotta watch us old folks.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't Google it, so I'm against it. I'm sorry. At 39, 40, you're still young, bro. You're not like 42. I can't date no man younger than me. He's supposed to be older than me. I don't know. It's just something inside of me as a woman. I'm supposed to be always taking care of him.
Yeah. So,
but anywho, back to the lady.
Oh yeah, so she's 45. She's pretty cool, man. We'll see. We'll see. The first picnic day went nice, went really nice. So we're gonna link up and do some again, man. We are. I'm definitely gonna link up with her and see what's going on.
So you're not questioning the marriage thing? Is that what you're saying? You're just leaving it?
Well, no, I mean going on face value, I have to take her at her word for it. If I
yeah, you normally do, don't you?
The more I talk to her, and the more the more we link up, then I'll see if it's.
Does she have children?
Yes, 2 of them, two children. Yeah. She got two babies.
So you want to be stepdaddy?
But I did notice this though, right? Because this is probably gonna happen with me too. I haven't been with anybody since my youngest daughter's mother, right?
How old is she? The little girl?
She's 5. So when I do get with somebody else, I am curious to see how she's gonna react. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the same thing with the young lady. So if me and the young, hypothetically,
so this is why it's very crucial to not do that, right? You know that, right?
Say it again.
So it's very crucial to keep that away from the children until you know for sure.
Absolutely, and I do that. I do a real good job of that.
One thing I'll tell you, I didn't play around like that. That's probably why I got stuck.
Nah, me neither.
Yeah, I didn't play that shit. Once I divorced my second husband, my children were like at the end of they were in the middle of the high school, end of the high school, so to speak.
Yeah.
No. That's why I haven't dated in so long. And when I did, I kept it away from the house.
Yeah, me too. Because my son is 20. Then I have a daughter that's 13, and then I have my baby girl is 5.
Okay.
So I make sure whoever I'm dealing with or dating, they don't meet the kids. Nobody has gotten that serious.
Yeah, definitely. I would even. I don't know. It's different now.
Good shit, melanated. Good shit, melanated. Born, you schedule date number 2. Don't ask her to tell you. Yeah, because I scheduled this. And for real, y'all can't sleep on Born, man. The picnic was my idea.
I love it. I'm very happy with
my idea. Yeah, the picnic was my idea.
Go slow, I would say. Enjoy. Since you're new back in you turn your turn signal on, you got out in the lane. You out. So rowdy, bro. I thought I heard you was married. I was like, wait a minute.
No, not married.
Did I go away?
No. Yeah, my thing is, you're not a young kid say I'm shooting my shot. So I said, what? I'm shooting my shot all 2023, man. All these girls who, when I'm on their social media and I'm just liking, I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm just shooting in them DMs, man. Fuck it. If you go,
so you met her on here.
You said what?
You met her on here?
Not on YouTube, but on
in your DM in another area. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's Facebook. It's Facebook.
I'm proud of you for stepping out like that, and there's no reason not to. You're still young.
Because see, I'm old school. Of course, I'm old school. So I remember when it wasn't a social media. So I like meeting people in person. But it's like, listen, I spend a lot of time on social media. So why not just shoot a little message? You know what I'm saying? It's not creepy. No. Oh, that's another thing she told me. She's like, she told me that I stood out. She said, of course, I think all women get a lot of inboxes, right? And a lot of guys in their DMs.
A lot of weird.
A lot of weird. That's what she told me. She said, I wasn't a guy who just got in her inbox and said, hey, when you gonna ride my face? I'm like, whoa. I'm like, oh shit, guys really jump in the inbox and say that? That's weird to me.
Well,
That's
I'll
weird.
tell you that my romantic date is a picnic, bro. So I'm proud of you. Because some people still have that. And if you did that, you still got it. So shoot your shot.
Yeah, I want
Go
to do
get
shit like
her,
that.
Mark. Go get her.
Yeah, I want to
We
do
want
that
a
shit.
whole YouTube wedding. It's like, no, just
Okay, Mel. So look, Mel, they got this
what would
thing,
be the
and
second?
Empress and Mel, y'all listen to me. So they
Okay.
got this thing here, and I passed it the other. I had been hearing about it, but I didn't know where the actual location was. But I passed it the other day. Axe throwing. So
What?
you pay for axe, you pay for axes, and then they got the little target. It's like dart throwing. Like you throw darts, like dart throwing, but it's axe throwing. I want to do that. Is that too much for date number 2? It's
Yes.
just something different. And
That's
maybe
too much for date number 2, my guy.
okay. I don't know. I kind of want
I
to do
don't know.
something.
Shooting guns would be more interesting. You
I
take
want
the,
to do.
you take it to a gun range, but an axe. I mean, I would love it only because I'm country. So,
Yeah. I don't
like,
know why. I
yeah, I
seen
don't
it.
know on the second date though.
I seen
I'll
the
be like, this
commercials
nigga
for
trying
it.
to kill me.
Yeah, I seen it. No, turn up the heat, do a paint and sip.
No, that's a simp. You said, no, he ain't no simp. Come on, take
Paint
her
and
roller
sip.
skating.
Paint
Like,
and
step
sip.
it up. Let's be adventurous but fun. I could see you doing a painting like if you liked her. If you really, really like her, then do the painting thing. But then
Paint.
she has to do the axe thing too. See, that's the give and take dates. Those dates don't come until like the first week. You have to get through the first week of fun or the first dating week of fun, as they call it.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the
what
first 5 dates should be the best dates, bro. They should be spontaneous and they should be fun and relaxing.
it must look wild.
And
Carrie said the American painting sips look wild. Look that crazy? I don't know. And when I think painting sips, I guess I go back to social media. So when people post painting sip on the social media, it's a bunch of women. It's a bunch of women painting,
yeah,
drinking.
melanated goddess said turn up the heat. He sound like he like, but
I
that's just
like
because he ain't been out there in 5 years. So everybody like everything at first. Like,
it at first, right? And that's my
yeah,
problems in relationship. I think our relationship start off good, and then it
yeah.
just
I'm not trying to be a Debbie down.
yeah.
I'm looking at both sides because I've been out here so long. I'm invested now. I want you to win. I just don't. I want you to be careful. Just
and
be
I
careful.
already and I already know when we do the
Heart.
food, and I already know when I do food and drinks, I'm not even gonna do the typical food and drinks with music playing in the background. We have these like old school arcade
Okay.
games. Yeah, we have it's called like the game terminal where they have all the old school fucking video games and arcade games, pinball machines, and all of that. And it's a bar and they serve food. So when I when we eventually do the food and drinks, the arcade is gonna be the background setting. You know what I mean? So we can play
Yeah.
pinball machines and old video games and Pac-Man and all that shit. So I've already got that planned as one of the dates. I don't know when, but whenever she wants to do the food and drink. I don't do good in movies, man. I don't.
Movies
I
is
fucking
bad.
fall asleep.
Yeah, bad on that. Nope.
I've fallen
Those
asleep the last 2 movies I went to, man. That's
exactly.
horrible.
That's for when you're married. Don't worry. That's when you're married. You ain't supposed
That's
to
what I
watch
was.
a movie, honey.
That's what I was thinking, Kane. I think that arcade is a good spot. I just
Yeah,
think,
I
and
like
she seems like she has the personality to be. Oh, that's what I liked about her. That's what I like about older women. They are just so bubbly and talkative. Because like, I can get quiet. I come in. I have certain questions I want to ask. I have certain things I want to know, and it's pretty much after I ask all the questions I want to know, then I tend to start to get quiet a little bit. But she kept the fucking conversation flowing. I mean, she was bubbly and oh man, it was dope. That shit was
that's
dope.
what's up.
Yeah,
That's
she's a
right.
dope.
That's
That's
a
a dope
grown
sister.
woman, honey. We
Yes,
grown.
a
We
grown woman.
50, bro. Come on now. Let's talk about it. Why you think they hate Miss Brittany, aka Empress Janet, darling?
Yeah, she was nice though. She's nice.
So my thing is, I'm feeling the arcade, I'm feeling the painting, I'm feeling the romantic, but this is only the first. Like you, what do you know about her? So
Well,
you
we do
need one of those type of dates. Like maybe that should be the second date. Hello,
like what? Say it again.
just kind of like getting not know each other, but that for it's not the formal introduction. It's kind of more like how many everybody family y'all went through all of that, right? So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's kind of like just that where she want to go with things, like
yeah.
find out about her so you can tap into what she likes. Ask her those type of questions. Did you do all that on the first date?
No, 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 no.
So that's why I'm saying like the second date could be more like how your picnic date was. Maybe just another relaxing environment.
Mm.
You need to know her favorite color, her favorite number.
Yeah, yeah. Or what you got? This is what everybody asks me
What
now.
does she like to do in the summer?
What's everybody asks me? What's my love language? That's the new
Yes,
thing everybody keeps fucking
that's the
asking.
new thing. Got
I
it.
don't know.
Love
I don't know
language.
what. Every time people ask me, I say some bullshit.
Did you take the test?
Yeah,
Right?
I said I didn't take the. Maybe I should take the test because I just looked at the list of love languages and picked two of them. I was like, yeah, I like physical touch and quality time. And I gave a simp ass answer. I wasn't gonna say gifts. That's what I've noticed. People been telling me when I say, "Hey, what's your love language?" Everybody says gifts. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think
No,
I'm gonna.
yours were okay. Quality
Yeah,
time is important,
yeah.
and
I
communicate.
know. I know. I'm bullshit. I'm full of shit when I say physical touch because I did not grow up in a fucking in a like a. I always say I didn't grow up in an affectionate household.
Yeah,
Like
but
I
if
got.
you had somebody rubbing on your shoulders and rubbing your thigh and got you, yeah, that's touch, bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it until I don't like it.
Well, no, you like it until y'all rubbing bodies on each other.
Yeah, I like it until I don't like
I
it.
love touch. What are we talking about? Let's touch,
That's
reach
my
out and
daughter.
touch,
Yeah,
man.
see, my daughter is teaching me that. My 13-year-old daughter, she's
Yeah,
always been the hug type. She always wants to be
that's
up
right.
under me and up under me, and I'd be like, it's awkward sometimes, and I'm just like, okay, I have to learn that everybody's not like me. Like I said, I didn't grow up in an affectionate household. Me and my mom, we didn't hug and
You deserve
kiss.
that in your journey of happiness, honey.
Hmm.
We deserve the things that we've lacked for all these times. You understand? Your journey has a reason. I like how you said you're not into like all that stuff that you said you were into before. We were like, pick a side, Janet. I was like, oh my God. I'm with you, boy.
Yeah, I get wild.
You're my brother from another mother. You
Yeah,
was,
I get wild. I get wild on the internet.
but
That's
I've been there, done that. And none of that stuff matters. It's this right here. This is priceless, and this is what people can't do, bro. So I would say, like, do the things that money can't buy.
mm-hmm.
That way you could get down with the get down. Because, like they said, the fastest way through a man's heart is his stomach. Well, what's the fastest way to a woman's heart? How come nobody answers that question?
What would you say? Help me out.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, I want the secrets, Janet.
What's the secret?
I want the cheat code, Janet. I want it. For
Well, they
real.
always say that it's supposed to be our best friend, but it's really not. It's not. We don't want you to be the best friend. We want the provider, the protector, and the problem solver. We like the joker, where he's laughing and he's not making a big deal about things, makes life easy. Like Sunday morning. Always willing to listen, even if he doesn't even understand what's going on. Always having our back and being supportive and also just directing in a fun adventurous type of way, always taking charge and having fun with it.
Yeah.
I
And
never
that's
want to feel like I give you the reins and then you don't know what to do with them. You know what I mean? But if you got the reins, you know what to do with them, then you will always have us. You know what I mean? You're always taking care of it, and we're taking care of you, and not just like financially, right? Because the problem solver, the provider, and the protector. Those are the three P's that he can come up with. You protect it, you provide for it, and you make the problems go away together. Not you tell me what to do and I run off and do it. You say, hey, listen, I got a flat tire, born. You'll be like, all right, well, come on, we're gonna go change it. We gonna do
oh,
it
whew,
together.
shit. Okay, whoa, hold on, Janet. Shit, because I'm not the. Oh gosh, Janet. And now that's when I am one of these new age men, because we can figure out how to change the tire, but that's not really my thing, Janet.
But you don't know how to do it. So you'll say, I don't know how to do it. But guess what? You pull it up on YouTube and we gonna work this shit out
Yeah, there
together.
you go.
Now
There
you
you
know
go.
about this
Yeah,
motherfucker not knowing what we doing, but we doing it together.
that's
Because you
me.
didn't get angry and say, well, I don't know. Why you gonna ask me? No, you said, I don't know what the fuck to do, but we gonna get it done.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
figure.
the
Yeah,
difference of the problem solver. You're not it's not meaning that you solve all the problems, meaning you're gonna work through the problem with us. You're not
absolutely.
up on us. You're not going to start shouting at me. When I tell you I'm on my period, you'll never experience what the period means, okay? But the fact that you'll listen, you'll laugh, you'll try to make jokes, you'll try to comfort me in that time. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the things that it really touches our hearts. And it works for different women. So different things are, like
Yeah,
some women might want you to financially like take care of the house, and they might want you to just work and they'll take care of you, where other women may want you to not just financially take care of the house. Maybe we both have both bank accounts and we're sitting down and we're paying the bills together. So I think each woman's different, honey. That's why you
no,
can't get the secret from just one, because each one of us are going to tell you something different. But I believe, like I said, the honesty, the going through it, and leading the way with holding each other's hands side by side, not her behind you, not making it look like, it's a big deal about the things that she likes or the things that she don't like. Because honestly, a good meal for you just means the same thing. Like, you want a clean house, you want a woman to
yeah.
take care of you and make sure that you have the things you need. If you don't go shopping, she'll go shopping for you. She knows what you wear. She knows what size pants you wear.
So what I can't do with this one, right? So my next relationship, Janet, what I can't do is, because I've done this in my past relationships,
Sure.
is start slacking on in that department, right? When it comes to the cleaning and the cooking and the laundry, right? Because I've never really done that shit. Like, I'll give a little backstory. Like,
Okay.
I told you, like, my mom was 40 years older than me, man. So my mom spoiled me in the cooking, cleaning, and laundry department, right? So then I got with women who also spoiled me in that department. But since I've been single for almost 5 years, I had to do the shit myself. So what
Right.
I have to make sure that I do is, when I do get in another relationship, I don't get so comfortable that I stop doing the cooking, the cleaning, and the laundry.
That part, right. That will
You know
be
what I mean?
balance to her and what she needs, because the fastest way to her heart is to tune into her. That's why I said find out the things she likes and don't like. Don't push the button. People don't understand, but women have a red button. And once you push that button, you're doing it on purpose. We're
Yeah.
sensitive creatures, born. We're
Yeah,
not.
and she told me that. She told me that I was, just kind of. I know it's the rule that I broke, but yes, I did. Of course, I had to ask her, what made you and your husband get a divorce? I know I wasn't supposed to ask that on date number one, but I did, and she said that he got comfortable. He
Okay.
got comfortable,
I
and
just called it, didn't I?
yeah, and I know, and that's me. That's me. I mean, if you ask my exes, they'll tell you, yeah, you did shit at first that you just stopped doing in the relationship. So now I have to be cognizant of that and make sure in my next relationship that I don't. I continue to
Do
be
it
the
for
same
her.
born.
For the reason though. That's the difference. Do it for the actual person, not just for the reason. If you really like this lady, you're gonna make her happy for that reason. You were just going through the motions before. You
Yeah,
feel
so
me? This time you can really get something out of this if you want to. But why would you step back out there and take a chance with something that you don't feel good? You must have a feeling for it, right? Something's a sensor going off for her, or something
well,
that
for this girl or just me just
yeah.
deciding to start dating with
Well, I'm
her? I don't
saying, like,
know.
do you think about her when you're like right now we're talking about her, so obviously you're thinking about her. But like when you think about her, do you smile? Do you
I
feel
don't know. I don't really thought about that, Jenny.
happy
I
inside?
don't know. It's only been a few days. It's really only been a few
That's what I'm
days.
saying. Like it's only been a
It's
few
not-
days. So are you excited that like I met someone? This is gonna
Yeah, I am.
oh,
I'm proud of myself that I didn't do the normal. Hey, let's go get food and drinks.
right,
Day.
right, right.
I'm proud of myself for that because I could have. I mean, like I said, I've been single for almost 5 years, and I probably went on, I don't know, 10 dates in that time, and it's all been food and drinks.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
just go get some food and drinks. Let's go to this lounge, or maybe let's go to this restaurant, or maybe let's go here.
And did
This
you
like my
do anything
first,
further with them people after that though? Like after the foods and
a
drinks?
little bit, a little bit. But it's another thing I got to work on, Janet.
Okay.
After I get the box, I
Wait, what's
tend
the
to
box?
the sex. After I have
Oh,
sex,
okay.
I tend to fall back because the hunt is over,
Born
right? But if you
you.
ask most men, Janet, they'll tell you we like to hunt. We're hunters by nature. By nature. So I want to hunt, hunt, hunt. Then once I secure the kill, it's like okay, I secured the kill. I don't really have to hunt anymore.
You
But
have a problem with mm, mm.
I can admit that. I can admit that as a man, I enjoy the chase. And
Yeah,
then
but you have a problem.
when I go ahead, what'd you say, Janet?
You have a problem committing.
Maybe so.
Mm.
Maybe so.
Especially if you're chasing and then once you get something, you're done.
Not done, but
So
maybe I'll say this. I'll say this. I guess I put in less effort. Well, I'm not all the way done with you,
I'm
but
like,
I can't. I have noticed that the effort changed. And I've had a girl tell me like the effort changed. Like yeah, once ever since I gave you some sex, the effort isn't really there anymore. It's not a
was
bunch
the
of.
sex good?
Yeah, that's pretty good, but
So the people want to know, melanated goddess, do you not have a question? The people got questions. Wait a
This
minute.
is gonna be horrible.
So this is not going to turn out well for this lady. How
Yeah,
many days is it going to be that you're going to date and when you get the box? What's going to happen after you get the box, bro?
I don't know. That's why.
Oh,
Man, listen, man. The secret with me is to hold off giving me the box as long as you can. But I'll say this: it can't be too long because then I'm gonna get bored, and
so
then
you're going to run away.
I'm gonna go and find I'm gonna find somebody else that's going to give me the box. I think once I get the box, then it's not saying that's the only thing I want, but I do want to keep getting the box
No,
consistently.
I think that's the only thing you've wanted. That's not maybe what you want now, but that's maybe what you've always wanted because there was nothing kind of further than that. So now this might be something further. Like,
Yeah, see, there you go. Like Kane said it, I'm not articulating it right, but yeah, then I'm just not just as hyped anymore. After I get the box.
don't try to use Kane Black.
Yeah,
You
I
need
need
to
to.
screen better if you lose interest quickly. Exactly, melanated goddess. I'm going with that screening because he's not interested in them. That's emotionally, you're not connecting. You're physically connecting, and that's not a connection because you're losing interest in them.
Yeah, yes. Oh, the new phrase that everybody's saying is you have to be emotionally available. And sometimes I think I'm emotionally unavailable. I've had a ex tell me that.
Okay.
Ex tell me that I don't. They don't really know how to articulate it, but the way they articulate it is you don't care about shit. And that's them saying you're emotionally unavailable, but they voice it like you just
Right.
don't care about shit. But my defense to that, or my rebuttal to that is, I just don't let small shit. I don't freak out. You know what I'm saying? Like some people I meet that it'll be the smallest thing, and then they'll freak out like it's the end of the world. And I'm more nonchalant. I'm like, oh, don't worry about that. We'll get it figured out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because it's like, let's
yeah.
say you say you're gonna call me back, and you don't call me back, and 3 days go past, and then you call me back. I'm gonna be kind of mad.
Yeah.
You is probably gonna call like, "Hey, what's up?" The guy and I got high, whatever. Nope, we ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, but that's not a big deal to me. It's like
Bro, that's
I called back, right? I
exactly.
called
You
back.
called back, but you didn't call back when you said you were going to do it. So the person lost that. There's an attachment that comes with people actually doing what they say they're going to do. A lot of people don't.
Mm.
And so for you not to keep your word or to do something in that sort, like I could see, I'm not saying me, I'm just saying I could see. I forget to call people back and then I get in trouble. So that's why I use that example because, Born, I've been trying to date, but like you got to call them back. I be at work at it, then I be sleep honey, and on my day off, I don't be thinking about that. I be thinking about what I'm gonna be doing when I get that paycheck.
Yeah,
But
that's it. And I'll eventually call back. I just don't think that's a
yeah,
big
I
deal.
think like you're emotionally not attaching yourself because you're looking for the box, which is the physical side. So maybe that you're going into your 40s, you have to understand that for you to be happy, for you to really be happy, you want to be with someone that you can emotionally be open with. If you don't have, like, say you're shy, that woman should be able to figure that out and then accentuate you to help, like, make you less shy, helping you open up. Like if you're an invert and I'm an expert, like some people sometimes people don't like that. Like I am. I'm ultra. I'm all the way out. Like inverts don't really like me because they're inside people, and I'm all outside. Waving at you at the window, like "Hi, Board." You're like, "Hey, lady." I'm like, "I'll see you tomorrow, Board. Have a great day." Yeah, I'm gonna come back the next day and do the same thing. You gonna be like, "Oh, that bitch." Yeah, you're emotionally like probably broken somewhere.
Yeah, but it's something I can work on though, Janet.
Definitely because you're so
Good
excited
question. Good question,
about
Kane. Kane said, but does she like you though, Born? I think so, Kane. I
that
think
part,
so.
Kane.
I think so. She initiated the conversation. Yeah, like we
And
exchanged,
did you feel it when you were there with her? Did you feel energy moving around in there?
Yeah,
Did you
yes,
feel
I did.
nervous?
Yeah, I did. I did. I was trying to
Did
see.
you feel like you wanted to pull your third leg out and stick it in her
No, no. I was just being a gentleman. I was being a gentleman date one.
breast?
Yeah, I was being a gentleman date.
That
But
might
yeah,
say
I think so. Like I said, she initiated like after the date, she initiated more conversation, and then this morning she initiated the conversation. So I was like, hey, she thought about me when she woke up this morning because she could have just never hit me up, Kane, and then I would have been like, okay, she probably wasn't feeling it. But yeah, I get the vibe she's feeling. I do. And she told me she had a good time. It was a vibe. She want to go out on another date. So all of them signs were there.
which here's the best one. Did she call today? Did you text her today?
Yeah, she texted me. She texted me the Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
She said, "Oh Lord, I know." And I put that on the post before. I said, if she texts you Grand Rising red flags, I was actually put that on the Facebook post. I actually put that in the Facebook post before, and that's exactly what she did.
Friend zoned. You just got friend zoned.
Even with the Grand Rising, that was hilarious.
Grand Rising. You better eat your words.
I find out she's a basketball. She likes the Lakers in basketball, so we may going somewhere to watch the game is a that's an option too. That's an option. She did tell me that. She did tell me she likes basketball. Her favorite team is the Lakers, and hopefully they'll make the playoffs and they'll be playing for the next month or so. No, Kane, no kiss, but the hug was, it was a nice little hug. It wasn't a church. No. Yeah, it wasn't a church hug.
Calmed each other down.
No, it wasn't a church hug, Kane. It was a little, a little belly to belly joint.
It was like, this nigga too young. He don't got enough money.
No, it was a nice embrace to end the date, man. I did notice that. It did notice that because after the picnic, I was putting the stuff in her car, and she was like, "All right, let me get a hug before I leave." I was like, "All right, let's do it."
Yeah, she friend zoned you.
Why you think that, Janet? I don't think so. I can feel a friends. I can feel friend zone energy. You can even tell by the hug if it was a friend zone hug. It would have been.
That's what I said. That hug should have been a little. He can get it on the cheek like.
I'm gonna see if she goes in. I'm gonna see what's up on the second day. I'm gonna see what's on the second day.
Oh no!
When you do that little hug thing, when you go in for the hug,
you better go in for that hug and get a kiss at least.
Yeah, but that gets awkward.
You deserved a kiss from the picnic, honey. See, there's levels. It's like a tip. See, I start when I sit down at the table. That's when their tip starts for me. Okay. So she makes me wait, and she got me waiting just to come over to my table to see if I need a drink. Oh, yeah. Soon as you did the picnic, bro, you were in for the kiss. You should at least get the kiss. You get the hug and the kiss. You get the hug. What? Hell no. I'm hugging. I ain't like him.
Kiss was definitely not on my mind. I was not gonna be the. I ain't gonna lie. I think if she would have went in for
the kiss, she should have went in.
I would have been awkward. I probably would have been awkward as hell if she would have tried to kiss me. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's what I said. There's a kiss that could go out. It's a kiss on the cheek, honey. Yeah, it's not one where you're hugging close together. As soon as you hugged her, your cheek is right next to her cheek. You should have. That's what she could have put it on you. She could have laid it on you. She asked for a hug.
Yeah, she did, right? Let me say this, Janet. I think if she wasn't feeling me, she wouldn't even said, "Hey, come." Like she initiated the hug. She was like, like I said,
I'm not saying she didn't feel you. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I went on a date, bro. Like I don't know how many weeks ago. Okay. Everything was good. Something went down. I'm not going to tell you what it was. And I wasn't impressed anymore. Okay. By the end of the date, when we hugged, there was no kiss. It was just a okay. And then he texted me 2 days later, like, did I get friend zoned? Yes, the fuck you did, bro. Yes. The hug is like, okay, we like you. Bye. No. I'm just not saying like it not at my age. She's 45 years old, bro. We fucking, okay? We kiss and we lick it. Try to smell your goddamn armpit and your skin at the same time. Ain't no way in hell she just gave you like a roundabout hug, like she patted you on the back of your head type shit. There should have been some more engaged.
I like that, Kane. I like that. And Jenny got me thinking the same thing. I might have flopped that one, Kane, because it was the hug. I wasn't even looking her in her eyes if I was hugging her. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're about to hug and kiss, it's the eye contact. Then you go in for the hug, and the eyes stay locked. And that's the sign of the okay, it's a kiss.
Yeah, because a hug can also mean a kiss too, Kane. Like, I mean, let's talk about it. Some women be like, "Oh, I'll give you a hug," and then whoop, we run into each other's faces. Women, we
Yeah.
set you up, okay? So we set you up, is what I'm telling you, Born. We're setting you up. When you taking us on the date, are you kidding me? We're thinking, oh yeah, we're getting back to the house. We're gonna get the outfit on, girl. Go in the bathroom, get the music playing. We'll hit the candles on his ass real quick. Yeah, we're plotting the whole thing. Once it plays out, we at the picnic. We out in the motherfucking woods. This nigga gonna take me. Oh yeah, I'm pecking him. I would have gave you a kiss right on your lips. Mwah. Gave you a nice hug. Thank you. Oh, that was so fun. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. I don't see me like not real. I don't give a fuck if it's the first date. I kissed them on the first date, but I didn't like
You
the
kiss
kiss.
on the first day. I
Yeah, I
think
didn't like the kiss, Born. The kiss was sloppy. I was like,
you're an aggressive woman though,
I'm
Janet.
an assertive woman, sir.
Yeah. Okay, an
There's
assertive
a
woman.
difference between
And
aggressive
I think I'm attracted to those because I'm just
you
not.
like this assertive women because I'd
Yeah,
have
I
grabbed
do.
you by
I
your
do.
arms
I do.
and then
I
I'll
do.
push you away and I'll go get your ass in the car. You'd be like, okay.
Yeah, that'll fuck my mind up. That'll fuck me up mentally right there. I like that type of shit. I like that type of now that's when you go to sleep thinking about that's when you go to that's when every time you think about it, you start to smile when she does those type of things
Okay.
like that.
That's all
That's
I was
right.
saying. Did she make you smile when you think about her? Because that's what type of I'm into. See, I'm not pulling my car out into the lane until I get one of them, bro. We're not
Damn,
going.
Kane. So what y'all making me sound like a simp. So if
Wait
you
a minute. If you don't at least kiss on the first day, I might not be interested after. Exactly. I wouldn't be
wow.
interested if I'm not getting, because I need to know what you're giving, Born. Okay, you gave a picnic, you gave conversation. I need to know the kiss and the hug is as close as I can get to what we gonna get to, bro. And if I can't get to, like, I gotta see the head and rub the back and like, does he
Damn,
got a
Kane.
belly? That's what the hug is for. We need
I'm
to
waiting
feel.
on a couple dates. See, y'all gotta understand. I just slid in her DM on some drunk shit at like 2 o'clock. What's that? Saturday morning. So if I'm honest
I'm
with you,
just saying, a
yeah,
picnic deserved a kiss. Now, are you
yesterday
gonna
was
open
like
up
the
that?
first conversation. I purposely not asked a lot of questions in that one day that we was in those 24 hours that we was conversing. I purposely not asked a lot of questions because I wanted this first date to be face-to-face conversation. That's
Okay,
what I
I'll
was
open
thinking in my
doors.
mind. Now, I could see if I put in weeks or a week or so and text
No.
messages and phone calls, and then we went out on a date. No, this shit happened real fast.
But Kane, be honest. On a first date, are you mean to tell me you take the woman to dinner, you just drive her home, and she just jumps out the car, and that's it? Even in the car, Born, you fucking kiss.
Well, y'all gotta think, man. These first dates now, you're not really picking. It's 2023. You're not really picking the woman
These
up
first
anymore.
dates, they sucking and fucking and licking ass. What are you talking about?
But
You
I
ain't
think
one
that
of them.
takes time, though. That takes time, though, Janet. Right?
I ain't
That
into
takes.
that shit. I want to at least know your middle name before we get into all that. God
Yeah,
damn.
that's what I'm saying. So like that takes time. That's what I'm saying. I haven't even put in the conversation time with her yet.
All I'm saying is a hug and a kiss is innocent. That's PG-13, Born. Born, I can hug you and kiss you on your cheek, bro, and that's friend zoning you. If I ever met you, I would do just that. I would hug you and kiss you on your cheek, my guy. So that's all I'm saying is a first date still deserves a kiss, Born. You deserve that. You acting like you're not worthy of a kiss. A kiss is simple. Kisses, we did that shit in elementary. I pumped myself up for a kiss, honey. I be kissing my hand like, oh, I'm gonna kiss the boy this way. Going, ooh, ooh, ah, we practiced, Born. Kissing is the first sign. Fuck a hug. I
I
don't know
think
what.
date number two will be different, right? Because now we got all week to talk on the phone, send text messages. I can ask more questions, get to know her, get more comfortable with her. She can get more comfortable with me. So I understand what y'all saying, but I'm saying maybe date number 2. Date
If
number
you get
2.
the kiss on date number 2, more women want you to make the first move. Yeah, right. That's what I was trying to tell him. An innocent kiss would be nothing. Nothing. If I went on a date with a gentleman and, like I said, the one wanted a kiss, I wasn't feeling him. He got the hug. He got cut blocked. No. But I mean, we're just doing commentary there. You don't know. Like the second one, it's not that. It's just like Bourne needs to stay away from kissing because Bourne is all physical anyway. So maybe he learned a lesson. Like maybe he needed to emotionally have this date, right? You emotionally had the date. And so emotionally, you can connect to her. You need to be talking to her, not texting. Texting's not personal connection, Bourne. You need to pick up the phone and call her and hold at least a 5 to 7 minute conversation. Yes, sir. Texting's not personal. She's not going to feel you. You know what I mean? Like your explanation points and your commas ain't going to mean like hearing your voice. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. We like that. And the young kids are FaceTiming now. I may hit her with the FaceTime.
I would ask permission on that. So, like, you know what I mean? If you guys are talking,
Yeah,
like, hey, you know, can we FaceTime like one time? And then she's like, yeah, you know, and then that way you guys set boundaries for certain things, you know?
Yeah.
Because people like, you know, they date on actual FaceTimes and Zooms and stuff like that. No, date number 2 needs to be simple, like the arcade, Kane. He just needs to take her to the arcade and play some games, eat some food, and then have that conversation. Like, so where did you grow up? And you know that part?
Well, we got to that yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, that's usually the first one. The second one, I don't know. You just stay away from asking divorce questions, though, about other relationships. Stay away from your relationships, too. Don't talk about your past relationships. That shit is in the past. Just fuck it. You know what I mean? And she asks you, just talk about you. Like, I want. Not from them made you insecure. You just, you know, I want the right person to, you know, fulfill what I need. I'm a laid back man, you know, sell yourself. A laid back man who just likes things the way they are, you know, like sell that little thing and then leave it there. Don't go into the like what your baby mama and them's did. If you already did, Born, don't talk about it no more.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk a lot about. I didn't talk about my past relationships at all. But when she said divorce, I was just like, "Oh shit, a divorce!" Like I said, that's why I was getting on the whole marriage topic because that surprised the shit out of me. Oh,
And technically, she divorced.
Yeah. She said she's divorced. She got it done a year ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's only been a year out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Separated for 2. Right? She's been separated for 2. But he was playing with signing the papers.
Right, because they weren't done.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, you know what that makes you?
The rebound.
Hallelujah. Oh, smack.
The fucking rebound.
Well,
I'll probably have to fight
if
this.
you don't step up and replace what she just
probably
said,
have to fight this nigga and everything, man.
no, you ain't gonna have to fight. You gonna have to be him. She trying to replace it. You can't replace it. You gotta be careful with divorcees, honey. Yeah.
Is that right, Jan?
All right now. I know. Let's talk about it. I've been single for 3 years because I choose to, because I'm working on the things that you're talking about, sweetie. The last one, he'll be the last one. And I'm going to treat him just like I should have the times that I, didn't know. See, now I know, Born, I'm going to do it differently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm honored to sit up here and have this with you because it's exactly what I'm going through. I want you to be happy, but You gotta make it for you. Now be careful. Because you gotta know what their intentions are, what they looking for. You lonely, you step and I don't know, divorced person a whole year. They only been divorced a year. That's dangerous. You don't want to come across that man because he still might be trying to fight for it.
That's what I was saying. That's why I said I hope I don't have to fight.
Did you see the papers?
In a relationship, so I gotta make sure I gotta fight.
Did you see the decree though? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I know you didn't, but I'm just saying. Did you see the decree? Is she still wearing the ring? Like,
no,
you got
no, she's not wearing the ring. I can't keep that.
Gotta watch for signs.
Man, I'm gonna sit on this damn live stream and ain't hit my chicken yet. Well, yeah, man. I think we'll be all right. I'll just take it slow and see.
Yeah,
that's all I can do is take it slow and see what happens.
and that's the best part about the journey. Because again, were you thinking about marriage? What was the married thing then? Let's get back to that. Like, so what was you asking the questions on marriage then?
When she brought it up, I told you, I asked her, I was like, I think she told me, like, she said she hasn't dated in like 2 years.
Yeah, but you only been divorced a year. That don't make no sense.
Well, she's been separated for 2 years. She's pretty much saying she hasn't dated anybody since her ex-husband.
Yeah, you can't date while you divorced and you still married. Let me be quiet.
Do you understand? I don't know if you understand.
I understand.
She said she hasn't dated anybody since her ex-husband.
I don't believe that.
Well,
I don't believe that part.
That's what she said. I don't know.
I know, but I don't believe that part. But go ahead. So you're the first, is what she tries to say to make.
That's pretty much what she said.
And try to make you feel special. I know the play. Okay. I've been single for 3 years. You don't think that's not what I'm going to say to the person that I start dating? I ain't dating nobody but you. You think I'm going to start that shit off like, no. Did the ring finger look like it missed colors? Like she took the ring off?
Damn, I didn't even
And she come with the crazy baby daddy, leave that woman be. She got kids with the man, like
took the ring off. Well, y'all ain't shit. I thought I was hard on women. God.
We're 2030 people. We are not 2023 people. We are 2030 people.
Hard on the woman than
we can see into the future, boy. Your future's looking like stepdaddy, lots of unpaid and therapy. We're trying to save you from that, okay? No, I was just making jokes.
Hard on the poor woman.
I congratulate her that she got her a winner, because you're the prize. You need to put some value on yourself, my guy.
I'm never gonna play
myself. Don't ever fucking settle for less, Born. Like,
I'm never gonna
you a bottom of the bucket in this, or is this some high standard? Like, what's her job occupation, bro? What's her fucking credit score? Like, what education does she have?
That's a good question. That's some questions I need to get to.
I mean, those are the things that you would have to like, right? So we're only just joshing with you, bro. You gotta decide what makes you happy. I'm just happy that you're happy. I really thought you said you were getting married. I was like, oh God. But I want you to get married, Born. I want you to be happy, but I don't want you just jumping into anything, okay? You're the YouTube sexy chocolate over here in the corner. Don't be messing up your perfect YouTube life. That woman could make you go crazy. You'd be out here going crazy, boy. You'd be like, she won't let me stream, and I got to stream from.
I gotta gotta keep away from y'all crazy.
Separate from
Keep
her.
away from y'all crazy asses on
Yes,
YouTube.
keep her away from this world. You hear me?
Yeah. Hell no.
Don't ever tell her that you be on YouTube. And if she find out, deny it. Okay.
Y'all some
Just
crazy.
put your channel on incognito.
Y'all crazy as hell over here. Hell no.
But if you do like go on the second date, can you please come back and tell us? Because the people want to know.
Like the only person who knows I'm on this talking to y'all like this is my 13-year-old daughter, and she thinks y'all are crazy as hell.
Why does she know?
I mean, because I stream when she's here, and
Oh God.
streaming is what I like to do. So once I get her settled in for the night, sometimes I stream. She'll come in and say, "Hey, what you doing?" She'll call y'all the computer people.
Okay.
The computer people. And she'll come in and y'all cussing and arguing. I say, "Babe, give me a minute. Give me 1 second." Say, "Oh, they're arguing again, Dad." That's what you think. Y'all crazy as hell.
Oh God.
Well, ain't no way I would tell a girl I'm interested in about y'all.
Heck no.
Y'all ain't got no sense. No sense.
I don't know what you talking about. We've had a normal conversation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sometimes, of course. But my live stream Friday didn't.
What Friday? Me?
No. I'm just saying my live stream Friday wasn't a normal conversation.
I don't know. I don't rock out with your peoples.
This Friday wasn't a
I'll
normal
be at work.
conversation. And don't act like it, Jenny. Y'all get wild on your channel too.
I do. I'm the Coliseum. I've been dragging Brian from the UK, and I'm about to drag Jupiter.
Oh shit! See, you always into some shit.
Fuck that white bitch. Yo, we playing your clip, bro. You famous in the Coliseum with that shit. You was like, Jupiter, how did you turn off the tears like that?
Oh,
And she was crying, doing that fake crying, and he wasn't even there. He was in the bathroom and shit. Oh, we rewind that. Mm-hmm. All day long. We show the hypocrisy, my gate. But yeah, no, that's just some fuck shit. That's because people think they could try it. You know what I mean? You try to be nice to them. You know, give them a little sugar and a little bread, and little butter. You know, because we ain't handing out no beans in a can or no steaks and potatoes around this month. We tried to be nice to them. You know, my channel's at 2,200 2K.
there you go.
I don't even doing nothing on it no more. After I got my job, I went back to work like I don't know, January. Yeah, my birthday. Went back to work.
That's
I ain't
good
even
to
been
get
paying attention.
monetized.
Yeah, I just come out here to kick it with people. I ain't into all that stuff no more, bro.
How you gonna get your channel monetized?
It still is monetized, honey.
Oh, okay.
It's been monetized for a year. What you talking about?
Yeah, I remember when you first started
That's
saying
what I said. I've been there, done that, got the motherfucking t-shirt born. There's nothing on the flip side of monetization. They're so strict with the rules.
yeah.
There ain't no real content out here unless you're doing drama and shit shows.
Yep.
I like to surf and talk to real people and do real things and then just go back to my real life. When I do the fuck shit, I just be making fun of them. Because again, if people play in your face, that's fine. But I ain't doing all that boring.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. That's like I started this show. Had to address some bullshit that I got into this weekend, and then it's like I just want to address that shit and be done with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go days and days and weeks. Just address the shit, get the shit done, man, and move on. Because it's YouTube. It ain't that fucking serious to me.
Well, it's like an episode.
Like I always say, when I close this laptop, y'all don't exist to me anymore.
Right. Ain't that how the
It's the
episode?
real metaverse. It's literally the metaverse. put on my fucking open my laptop when I want to tap into the metaverse. Then I close the laptop when it's time for real world. But I ain't gonna act like it ain't fun though. I still like the concept of a live stream that I can open my laptop and talk to people all over the world.
Right.
I do enjoy that. I've always liked that. I've always called it interactive TV.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like an episode. The only difference is you're in the episode.
For real. I've
Either you're
always
in the
said that.
chat or you're in the clouds. You can do something to get the person, the people in the show to actually say something to you. Yeah.
That's a fact.
What happened, boy?
That's a fact. That's what I've always liked about it. So I won't act like I don't enjoy it. I just don't really like the drama, man. I'd rather come on and have these conversations. Real life conversations and jokes and shit like that.
Right.
That's it.
It's like a phone call. That's what I always said. To me, it was just like a phone call. And I love talking on the phone. But I don't like talking to everybody. So I just leave it like that, you know? Everybody ain't for everybody.
Hmm. So what's going on with you, Jenny? You been dating?
I tried, yeah, a couple times. The guy brought his mother to the one date.
What the fuck?
And the mother was nicer than he was.
Why did he do that?
Because she had a disability, he couldn't leave her at home, he said.
Oh, okay. But you was cool. He ran that by you before the date, right? And you was cool with
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I
nice
thought
to
I'd
hear.
try it, you know, since I have a son who's 26, just, you know, and I basically take care of him, right? So
Yeah.
I would have to explain my son. So I was okay with it. It's just he was rude and nasty. And one time I looked up at him because, you know, when you're eating, you ain't talking. I looked up
Yeah.
at him. What you looking at? I was like, okay. I wanted to get out of there so bad. His car smelled funny. And he was mean. So, nope, never caught him again.
Oh, that's
And I
crazy.
paid for my own meal, and I think he was mad about that because I definitely put my bill separate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'll
talking
take
about
care of
friend
this.
zone. You talking about friend zone? That's a friend zone move right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You pay for your
Yeah,
own meal.
period.
If I plan on paying for your meal and you pay for your own meal, I'm probably not gonna call you after that.
I ain't call him.
I can
Shit.
get the sign. You know what I mean? I understand the signs of that
And
type of
that
shit.
was from him picking me up to going to the restaurant. Like where I was just like, yeah, no, I couldn't back out. I couldn't jump out the car because there was just certain things he was saying and doing, telling me about all his cars, all his houses, all his life. I don't care about all that. It's boring.
That approach.
Never asked me how my day was. Never asked anything about me. And this was the car ride to the restaurant. So by the time we got to the restaurant, I'm like, I just offered to pay my own. That way I knew I didn't have to go anywhere after the date. I don't owe nobody nothing. And I didn't like it, pineapple. And then it just got worse. His mother was nice. Me and her, I took her and, you know, took her to get plates of food and stuff because he took me to the Golden Corral, a buffet.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm winning because that's my favorite. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
buffet bitch. Just take me to the buffet, honey. But yeah, so me and her went around and got our food and stuff. And like I said, I had more fun with her than him. He was all being mean to her, talking about, you're lucky you're getting to eat that food because she's here. It was just the way he was talking, Born. I don't want to be with no miserable, mean man.
Hell no.
You
Danny,
can't laugh and joke. Oh, you won't get no phone call from me, honey. I hate a man that always like worries about himself though and never sees about me.
So when y'all were like talking prior to the date, was he mean or did you see any signs
No,
of that?
he was totally like, "Oh, you're beautiful. I'm gonna take you out to dinner." I was like, "Okay, when this date is this day okay?" He's like, "Yeah, perfect. What time? Okay." So the day comes, and he calls and says he has to bring his mother. I'm like, "What? You couldn't find somebody to watch her? We've already planned this shit out." But I was like, "Okay, bring mom," because that meant he was canceling the date if he didn't bring mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So that already didn't sit well with me. And then when he got there, he just constantly was talking. Like I said, the whole ride, he just kept talking and talking and talking and talking about his cars and his houses and how he has 7 cars and one's in the shop. And yeah, he was butt boring.
Somebody's car is in the shop. Okay.
No, his cars is, and then the car we're in was raggedy. The door wouldn't open. He had to like go inside and open the door from the inside. So I was like, yeah, no. It was one of them excursions, you know what I mean? One of them big
Yeah.
trucks like that. Yeah. It was nice on the outside, but then, you get in it was his work truck and shit. First impressions is important to me, Born. Like, sorry. Maybe I'm just shallow or bougie. I don't know. But like if I'm picking Born, and this is gonna be the last one that I ever put my lips on or ever do anything with, then he's gotta be perfect, bro. I just can't. I'm not he was you know what I mean? It's gotta give. I gotta feel it. And I wasn't feeling it. So
Nah, yes. I mean, you gotta feel it.
yeah, I wanna feel it physically and emotionally. Like I want to physically look at you and be okay with the way you look.
Yep, yep,
But I
yep, yep.
physically look at me and think the same, right? And then I want to emotionally be okay with you. Like you don't gotta have thousands of dollars, but you gotta have a job. The fuck?
I
You
was
gotta learn
thinking,
how to save. If you don't know how to save your money, we're gonna teach you how to save your money. Like investment.
yeah.
Let's talk stocks. Learn something we don't know together. But I don't want to teach him everything. Like some men like dumb women so they can teach them and grow them and all that. I'm
Yeah,
grown.
yeah.
So I don't need no man teaching me nothing. I need him to show me what he working with. And I'm going to show him. And we can do it together. I'm about this togetherness because I'm going to need you to you don't get to be in a trap house for 14 hours of the day. If you have a job that consists of you working 10 to 11 hours a day, then trust when you get home, it's going to be about me. You'll have your one day with your friends. Your 3 hours one day with your friends. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm a little needy with it, Born. I need him to, like, not have no kids so that he can have time for me.
Are you one of those type of women?
What do you mean, those type of women, sir?
Like needy, clingy?
No. I'm just saying I want that time. Like if you have a 5-year-old, you're giving your 5-year-old all the time, bro.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what time do you really have for someone else right now? Whatever that time is, you've got to give it to that woman. Well, if I'm again with a man who doesn't have no little kids, then he has time. Do you understand?
Women always like to use this line: "You make time for the things you want to make time for."
Yeah, well, I did my time with children, bro. My daughter is 20 years old. I've raised my kids. I'm not going backwards to raise no kids. So he can't come with no 5 or 6 year old.
Yeah, I respect.
I would be like, go raise the kid. I don't got time for him. You feel me?
No, I respect that.
I respect that he got to go raise that baby, but he ain't gonna have me waiting around. No. Mm-mm. So that's what I'm saying. I do picky stuff, which leads me to probably just, like I said, be alone. I'm picking aloners. I thought about going on a site though, Born. I talked about it with my coworker friend today. He's gay, and I was like, I knew what did you see on a site? on a dating website.
Hold on, say it again. You thought about doing what? Talk about it.
Doing a professional dating website.
You joined one?
I'm thinking about it, bro.
Yeah, you should.
Well, you went to Facebook and got you a little hottie.
Yeah, yeah. And I was
My
having this conversation, and some people think, well, I've actually been on Tinder before.
really?
What do you think about Tinder, Janet?
I don't know. Tell me. Listen, bro. I'm older,
Oh man.
so I don't know about these apps, these dating apps. Like I remember calling on a phone number to like talk to people in your town, but they were weird, and that was weird. We're not going. I'm not into that.
Shit, we had that when we was younger too. The
No,
chat line.
Tinder's like for horny people.
Yeah. I
I'm
think that's
talking
kind of
about
what.
there's like this black professional site where black people, middle class black people, okay, let's just be real. They're on a website, and like you can put your profile and professional, information and stuff, but I don't know. I'm scared of them websites. But I didn't think about my Facebook, like going to my Facebook. Well, all my Facebook is all the weirdos I grew up in high school with. No. And then even if I hadn't made a new friend, how weird would that be? Like, say you didn't know me, Born, and I just popped up in your DM, like, Born, I love the way you put your finger in the middle of your...
No. See, all right. See, it's a little bit. You have to be a little bit more strategic than that.
Okay.
You have to be.
How do I shoot my shot?
Find out, right? Because people act like, unless you're getting fucking 400 and 500 likes on a picture, you're gonna see your 30 and 40 likes, right? So you're gonna see my name on a couple of your pictures, right? Because I like what I see, so I'm gonna push the like button. So you're gonna see my name on a few of those likes, and then I'm gonna shoot my shot. So when I slide in your DM, you're gonna say, "Oh shit, I've seen him," and I have to make sure that you've liked some of my shit also. You know what I mean, Ingrid?
So I gotta go stalk his picture, like it, hope he likes it back, and then jump in his DM. And then what do I say?
And it's not even stalking at first; it just becomes natural. If like I go down my page and I say, "Oh damn, okay, this girl right here is like the last 5 of my pictures," or I say, or I pick this. Okay, this girl don't really like when I post a picture of my kids, but she likes when I post pictures of just me by myself. So it's like, oh shit. So she knows what I look like, and I know what she looks like. Let me shoot my shot. It's just I'm just not shooting at randoms.
Okay.
And if I'm shooting at randoms, I'm probably just lusting.
Yeah, see, I don't really have randoms on my Facebook. I've got a lot of Africans, and they do DM me and try to like message me, and it creeps me out, so I like block them.
Yeah, they probably trying to scam you.
They're trying to make me bring them to America. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's what they try to do.
They're like, you're so cool. Nah.
Yeah, they trying to get their green card, Jack.
I know. I'm a green card holder now. I'll marry all of them. Yo, I'm the one that would drive the van, bro, and pick up all the and bring them in the country. Free my African people. They make up like 3,000 of my Facebook of friends. As I said, they're always in my DM, and I don't care as long as they're respectful. But like when they start calling Born, that's when I block them.
Ah, yeah, that's creepy.
Yep.
That's
So
creepy.
you don't even say hi or nothing. You just start ringing
Nah, that's fucking
that's,
creepy.
so that's why I said, how do I get over that anxiety to actually reach out? And then like even to do an app. Now, again, the app that I'm talking about, I'm not telling you which one it is, like to keep my, privacy safe, bro. But I'm just telling you, like, it's in my town.
Yeah, you probably should do something like that.
I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
And if that, you know what I mean? And go like on, because like tomorrow I'm off and I could go on a brunch date. Now, see, a brunch lunch date, I don't think I would kiss. Okay. As I said, I would have to be feeling him to kiss him. That's all I'm saying. And if I'm really going in on this date and I like it, well, I'm taking him. I'm kissing him. I'm claiming him.
That is fucking funny to me that you just going in for the kiss. Date number one. At the end of the day, you going in for it.
Yeah, you never heard the song You Can Tell by the Way He Kiss? Mm-hmm. You can tell everything by the way he kisses. Yes.
Mm-hmm. A lot of brothers say they don't like kissing.
That's why. Something wrong with them.
I hear a lot of brothers say that. I sound like the weirdo when I say I enjoy a good tongue kiss.
A tongue lashing. Mm-hmm. A little twister. Mm-hmm. It's the most innocent thing you can do. Like, I would kiss you for weeks before, like, wanting to have sex the first night. People say that you're supposed to bang on the first night, bro. Do you know how trifling that is? Like, for real. You try to hit it the first night, bro.
I wouldn't call it trifling, but I understand if you don't want to.
That's because Bourne's used to showing his toes on the first date. Exactly. Bourne's capping because Bourne was hitting it on the first date.
Yeah, a little bump and grind on the first date. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Now he acting like he from the Baptist Church of Memphis and shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take a new approach, man.
You didn't smell her hair when you was hugging her?
No. No.
She
I think you wanted me to be creepy, man. That shit sounds creepy.
No, like that means you guys didn't really do a hug. That means you one arm hugged each other.
Yeah.
Told you. Am I stupid? I'm a Capricorn, brother. I'm the first sign in the sky. I can regulate every sign out here. That's why they hate me. Because the love language. It's the love language. Again, Born, you got to step up your love language.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take that quiz. I'm going to take the quiz.
Yep. Do that one day. Take it and get back to me on it.
Yeah, I'll see what it is. I don't know.
Because I got all of them. I like them all.
That way I'll stop freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
I say, hey, what's your love language? And then I run to Google. love language. Oh, okay. Just tell them some bullshit.
No, just start rapping like Tupac. Then start singing like one of the R&B singers. You just gotta mix it up. You gotta be spontaneous.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell me this, Janet. How many dates do you try to set up a date at your house?
Oh God, never at the house, bro.
Why
Never.
not a nice little seafood dinner, a nice little lobster dinner with some wine?
No, nope. No dates at the house. Mm-mm.
Move the furniture and do a picnic date in the living room?
Nope. My 26-year-old son live here. Ain't nobody coming up in here. Mm-mm. Not until, that would be like the 15th, 16th, 17th, maybe even the 30th date. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I got you, though. I understand that.
Yeah, no.
You got your kids full time. I understand that.
Well, see him being disabled. I live with him now, boy. Mama
Okay,
done raised him, but now I live with him, honey. So we ain't bringing no man up in his house like that.
I got
Mm-mm.
you. I got you.
Unless that man's to stay. You feel me? Then we play. But nope, we stay far away. I can't do it. I told you that earlier. I couldn't do that. After I divorced the second husband, because my children were young when the second one came in. And they, were respectful. Everybody was respectful. But no, I don't put nobody in their face unless it's for real, for real. Would I have a date at his house? Yes. I'll go to his house.
I guess
I'll
that's
leave a pair of shoes in his closet. Yes, I will.
yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying though. Like, I guess I was saying for me. Like, how many dates before I throw it out there that hey, maybe we can do the next date at my house?
Oh, you try to get the pum pum. That's it though. But Born, let me ask you this question. Being honest, Born, do you want to get the pussy to see if like somebody? How do I say it? You want to get the pussy so you can see how she is. Is that how it is? Like somebody told me, like once they get the pussy, then they know how that woman's gonna be. Like there's something that they're looking for after they have sex with you. All right, to see if they connect with you or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you do?
No, no,
Like
I
you have
don't.
sex with us to see if you want to be with us rather than the other
No,
way?
I don't know. I think I just like to get the sex because I think sex is a part of it. Like we're adults, and I think if we're feeling each other, we're eventually gonna have sex. So let's have sex.
But then you said once you get the box, you're not interested no more.
It's not that I'm not interested. I don't know.
You
I get a
see?
little comfortable. I get a little comfortable, meaning that I want to keep. I want to keep. If it's good, I want to keep having sex. If that makes sense.
Then you stop doing your job, but you want to keep having.
Maybe so. Maybe I do slack in other areas.
So how do you slack in the other area? Like give one example. You're not calling anymore, but then when you do call, give an
No,
example.
it's not. It's not that we're not calling. I guess like every time we link up, I want the nightcap to be sex. I'll say that. I am guilty of that. All right. Like I
Okay.
can do the first few dates of just, hey, let's go out, kick it, you go home, I go home. But after I have sex, now every time we go on a date or go out, I want to know, hey, you coming to my place tonight? Or am I coming to your place tonight? Like, yeah, I want sex to be the nightcap.
I would give you credit for not trying to hump me on the first date, but if we don't fuck on the second date, bro, she's not the one, bro.
Man. You sound like one of the homies.
Okay,
That's someone of the homies is
5
saying.
years old. What we talk about? All I think about is sex. I be at work thinking about sex, picturing sex, all sex and sex. What are you talking about? Born,
Yeah.
I haven't had sex in a
Well, I'm
while.
saying that, but it's real. I'm really not being truthful because it don't have to be sex
Okay,
all the time, every time we see each other.
right.
I mean, it ain't like that.
I
It
believe
ain't.
you. I mean, just like I said, I ain't thinking about sex all the time, but I'm just saying, like, as grown folks, like you said, people do have that on your mind. You don't want to do
Absolutely.
it on the first date. You may not even want to do it on the second date. If you wait till the third or fourth date, she might be fucking somebody else. Okay. I mean, you don't know? Because, like,
You
I
never
would want
know.
to wait to get to know you. And, like I said, that emotional thing. And see, that's why I'm stuck over here with my turn signal on in the wrong lane because nobody wants. I had this 50. Okay, so I went out. Here go another one. I went out with an officer. Okay,
Uh huh.
and we are totally two different type of characters, right? He's boring, and I'm loud and adventurous, right?
Uh huh.
So at the end of the night, we're in the car. And he looks over. He's like, "Did you have a good night?" I was like, "Yeah, I had fun. We're gonna do this again." He's like, grabs my hand, sticks it on his leg, and like, if we're going to be doing this. And I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
ow. I was like, fuck the police, ow. And I get out the car, no kissing, nothing, right?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't feeling him. He was boring and he was mean, and I was like, I want to smoke the blunt. I can't even smoke the blunt. Like, I wasn't feeling him, right? Well, whenever he took my hand, stuck it on his leg, there wasn't nothing there, Born. Like, there was nothing there. I don't know what I was feeling. I felt like his thigh, like there was nothing. And I don't know if he was just trying to make, like, he wanted me to, like, all he wanted was, sex, but it was weird. So then the next time he called, he's like, yeah, you're going to come back to my house? I was like, for what? He's like, so we can do it. And I'm like, oh, that's what you want to do? Like, there's no dinner movie? And he's like, no. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not the one.
Yeah, you trying to get it popping.
52 years old. Just like, basically, I want to fuck, bitch. I want to fuck. I'm like, ew. And you the law, too? Mm-mm. I didn't meet him as the law. You know what I mean? I met him in his regular clothes.
What's up, Nito? Nito in the building. Lady D in the building. Yeah,
but so he just wanted to have sex. And yeah, this is just how I'm running it. I mean, you can't give up. I feel like if this one don't work out, don't give up. Keep moving.
No, I'm not, man. I told you, man. All 2023, man.
Sounds good.
All
sound like you're convincing yourself this is what you want. I think you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. That's it.
I picture you with like a 41-year-old woman, who's in her prime, that probably doesn't have, much going on. She ain't never been there, done that, so to speak.
Said 41?
Yeah.
Maybe so. So what you saying? 45 too old?
Uh-huh.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you still got things to offer that she can't have no more kids.
Yeah, I'm done with kids too, though.
You're done with them too?
Yeah, I'm done.
So you're willing to raise somebody else's children and yours?
Yeah, I've done it before. Yeah, that don't bother me.
You've done it before. You didn't say you were willing. It don't bother you. That's not yes or no. These are yes or no.
Yeah, I'm willing.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, my youngest daughter's mother, she had 2 kids when I met her. So it was all right.
It was all right. But y'all ain't together.
Yeah, because I come with a package. You know what I'm saying? I come with kids. So
that don't mean
I think that's hypocritical. But that's hypocritical for me to say I don't want to date a woman with kids when I have kids.
That though. How old is her kids?
18 and 7.
There it is. So that is a stretch right there. That's, you know what I mean? It ain't like you really raising no like kid, the 7-year-old at the most, that, you know what I mean? But you have that. So that ain't bad. I'm just saying it's gotta be some type of at least connection to it, Lauren, because that's a lot to take on. I would just keep your options, I don't know. I don't like the divorce part either, so I guess that's my problem. Because why would you want to marry someone? Don't you want to marry someone that's never been married? You've never been married, Born. You would want that.
That man said it better not be a Becky, man. Come on, quit playing with me, Kane.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't date white women. I mean, if that's what you do, if that's your thing, cool, but not my thing, Kane.
He said I don't date no Beckys. Well, I didn't picture her being a Becky.
Not my thing, brother Kane.
Because I definitely asked if he rubbed her head for a reason.
That's not my thing.
She got real hair, a wig, or a weave.
No, she got locks.
I like that. That's real hair.
Yeah, she got her real hair. She got locks.
Oh, what's her religion?
Not religious. We did get into that a little bit yesterday because it was
Okay.
Easter. Because it was Easter, so we did get into that. And she's not religious. Yep, yep. We did get into that. She said she doesn't celebrate holidays or none of that, and I don't either. So that works. That's why we were able to go on a picnic on Easter. 'Cause none of us didn't have shit else going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll give her credit for being there on the holiday, but
Yeah.
that would be the day, you know.
Yeah, so while everybody else was on social media in their nice Easter Sunday outfits with the family, I was at a picnic.
Oh, go ahead, boy. I wasn't in the outfit. I was laying around on my day off.
That worked out. Oh,
Went out to eat with my kids, and that's about it. I ain't cooked no meal. But yeah, I mean that was that you know, I give it a good hoorah. I just want to make sure you covered your basis on this marriage that you were talking about, because
shit.
again, if you ain't ever been married and you have to deal with a divorced person, there is some things they go through.
I haven't. I haven't. I've been in a 9-year relationship. I think that's about the closest to marriage I've been. It's a long time.
Yeah, that's basically marriage.
Yeah. So
Well, so did you have marriage on the mind to think of marriage? Like,
I
cause
did not at all. She wasn't pushing me towards it. Like we was just together for 9 years.
okay. Well,
No.
the reason why you said you started the stream was because the lady asked you a question, right?
Yeah, she asked me, have I ever proposed to anybody? Asked me to, have I ever proposed to anyone?
You said no,
No, because I haven't.
so nobody was important enough to propose to.
Like I said, I don't. Like I said, my parents wasn't married damn near my entire life, so I never just really thought it was that important.
Yeah, because you don't remember me and you having this conversation. You said you would never get married.
I know. That's what I said. I've changed.
You like
I
think I've
changed
been
my mind on it.
something, boy. We've argued for many a year. Known you for a year, my guy.
I know
And
I have.
our argument that you
That's
were
why I said
saying
I've
marriage is for people. I could never.
yeah, I've softened my stance on it. Like if I'm with a girl and that's really what she wants to do, then yeah, we'll do it. Of course, I'm not gonna rush into anything, but yeah, if I'm with a girl and she wants to do that, I've softened my stance on that. I'll
Yeah,
be
there's
willing to do it. I'd be willing to do it, but like I said, it would have to be right, and we would have to be together for some years, and we know this is what we want to do. Then yeah, I'm open to it. I'm not just against it like I was in the past, because I definitely at a point in my life was like, fuck that. I'm not going down there. Why does these white people need to know? Why do we have to sign this white man's piece of paper just to tell them we love each other? Like I was always
yeah,
on
I
that.
was there for
Yeah, I was always on that. Still
it.
think about that too. Like, yeah, we don't really need it. Like I said, I seen a successful relationship work without it.
I know, but if somebody wants it and two people are dedicated for it, it could be a good thing. I just
Absolutely.
glad that you have like a different stance on it and that you could say you came from that to here. Because before you were ready to burn the people that were in marriage.
Yeah.
Married, born, it ain't that deep. My parents been together 50 years and no marriage.
Yeah,
Well, that's
exactly.
cool.
Yeah,
And
I
it
think
really isn't that deep. It's something that you would have to feel, like I said, like if you wanted that ceremony to commensurate the happiness of your celebration that you're saying you're going to be with someone forever. Oh, I get it. I married my children's father so that I could tell them they had a father that, mom was married to. Like, I married your father.
And I touched on that point earlier, Nito. Like I said, I think my parents got married just because it's like, yo, we're getting older and we got to figure out what's going to happen when we pass away, where the assets going.
Right.
So
that's what it legally
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Technically,
Because at the end of the day, it had to happen like that. You know what I mean? Like,
okay,
my father passed away first, and if they wasn't married, then you know the assets probably would have went to me and not my mom, and you know it would have been a lot of bullshit. So I think the parents were just like, okay, let's go ahead and tie the knot so we don't have to deal with that bullshit. So
I think a will might help. You could have written a will. Somebody writes a will.
That was my argument. That's always been my argument.
What?
That the will, you can do that stuff in a will. That was my argument when people's like, no, you need to go down there and get married. I'm like, no, you can just write that shit in your will.
Yeah.
Sure. I still kind of believe that too. Like, yeah, you don't.
You can leave a will and leave it to whoever you want.
That's it.
Okay, but marriage is like, again, I want to give you the sun, the moon, the stars, born. So we're gonna sign this paper that says I'm your property, darling, but a special property, darling. One to give you kisses on, you know. But I mean, yeah, I see it because even now, like I make jokes, born like I'm waiting for my third husband, you know, because that's what it is. It's gonna be the third husband, you know.
Yep.
And I try to make jokes because that shit don't sound cute. That don't sound cute, boy. And now I gotta be with this man for 10, 15 years because I don't want to get married again because it'll be the third husband. Like, do you see how that all, you know? So that's why I'm not so invested, because I used to say that, like, oh, I gotta get married again. But now I'm kind of on the other side. Like, I don't mind if we just together, you know, forever. I don't need his last name. Like you said, he can write the will and leave me everything or leave it to charity. I don't care. I want to go when he goes any damn way. So I don't know. I look at things differently now in that journey. And maybe I will get married and it'll be better than the other two, boy. I just don't think you know, you got me excited about your journey because, you know, I'm behind you. I'm just way behind you. I gotta figure out where contendants coming from. I ain't going to Facebook. Hell no.
Just, like I said, it was a drunk shot in the dark.
I'm proud of you.
I couldn't believe she was still up at that time of morning. She was just like, hey. I was like, oh shit, hey. Man, I got that liquid courage in me, so the words was just flowing. The words was just flowing. For real.
Hey girl, hey.
Asked a few little questions, and then I was like, hey man, you should let me take you out. And that's what happened. So, but we'll see, man. We'll see how it goes.
The kids can contest the will. Oh, bloody hell. So let's hope they don't got no kids. And if they do, make sure you be like, and Joe and Bob and Billy and Sally don't get shit. It's like, oh.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm at the point, born where I be messing with old men, and then they croak. I'll get all the goody goods, you know.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that wheel is right. You gotta make sure that wheel is right.
I'm gonna be taking them over. Be like, I'll be your beneficiary. They'll be my sugar daddies for real. You'll see the Black Widow on the TV, and then all of a sudden my face will pop up. You'll be like, oh damn, she told me she was gonna go do it. gonna get all the old men in my town. I don't know, Nicole. She married when he was 93 years old. She didn't get nothing out of him before she died. She only got a child, I think, and it wasn't even that old man's child. Shit. She didn't get nothing. That's what I'm saying. Everybody got a story to tell about their love relationships. Do you think anybody's really happy or doing well? I think they're missing the steps. So this is why it's perfect, Born, to actually get what you really want. Don't get in a relationship just because everybody else is getting in a relationship, and don't just do it because you shot your you shoot your shot and it worked. That means you can shoot your shot anywhere, my guy. So don't just leave it there in the corner. I want you to venture out. I'm feeling like, I'm feeling a little jealousy, Board. I'm hating on your Facebook love relationship, my guy.
You gotta get out there and shoot your shot. You don't know that professional website that you was talking about.
I know. I'm gonna try it. I don't have enough balls. I'm not gangster like you. I don't have enough balls. Men are supposed to come on to us. In this new day and age, they say we can do it, and it just doesn't work. They call it like thirsty or something. And then they call me
I don't worry about that shit no more.
Well, then you're on the other side. You're not the cougar.
And that's what I had to get over. That's what was stopping me from shooting my shot at first. I say in years past. Because I'm like, man, I think that she's gonna think I'm thirsty. She's gonna think I'm thirsty. Yeah, like, nah, fuck that. She, what can they say? They can either say yes or no. That's it.
Facts.
That's it. That's all I can say.
Hello.
What's up, Nito?
You're on mute.
Not yet. Not yet.
It's those cherry blossom trees. Is that a red forest? Yeah, no, I do need to learn how to shoot my shot, but I'm too old, Born. I feel like I'm out of the game with it. Like to shoot the shot, you said as the young kids, you're at the end of it.
Yeah, I know.
Be like an old cougar trying to shoot my shot. They're gonna be like, how young would you
always go? Say it again. How young would I go?
Yeah. Well, how young and how old? Let's do that. Like how far down? Yeah.
Maybe 28. I had a good conversation with the lady about a year ago. She was 28. Conversation was real good.
Okay.
So maybe 28. Oh man, about 47.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe about 47.
I've heard the old ladies be pumping that coochie.
Yeah, maybe about 47.
No, I like.
I just don't want nobody like too aggressive. That's what I noticed with the older ones, man. Some of them can be too aggressive.
Yeah, you want an assertive woman. You don't want an aggressive woman.
Yeah, like you saying assertive.
Yeah, you want assertive where she'll be kind to you.
Kind of runs me off. And then if you get them too old, then they're aggressive because they're looking at it like, shit, I'm running out of time.
Oh, she'll be the one smacking you in the sex, calling you bitches and shit. You'll be like, fuck you. She'll throw punch her and y'all be fighting. No, not them ones.
Yeah, I noticed the ones that are just the ones that are too old. They're not too old. But
he said too old. I like
the ones that are older. They just rush. It's just a rush thing with them, and I understand because it's like, oh shit, I'm
because they want to get married now. That's what I'm saying. You gotta watch the old. They like, well, let's go get married tomorrow.
Lock you down and put the label, and it's like, slow down.
That's what I was telling you earlier. That's what you said. It. You called it needy, but I ain't calling it needy. It's called lockdown, like that, bro. Mm-hmm. They on lockdown, like we getting married type shit. You feel me?
I'm like, slow down. Slow
Right.
down, lady.
But I would say 52 is the perfect age for me. 55, I'm not going any further. And I can't do 38. I cannot. 39 is, you know what I mean? 40 is, so,
What?
yeah.
40's only 5 years younger.
What's going on, everybody?
What's
Hey,
up, New York?
we were waiting for you to turn your mic on.
Yeah, my bad. I'm at work. I'm sorry. I had a few customers to take care of.
Nah, you go. You good, Nito.
Oh, you're good.
So, from your experience, Nito, when you see a lot of your peers and friends getting married,
Mm, yes and no. Cause my circle is a mixture of married and non-married. So,
mm,
but within my circle, there are a lot of married. There's more married than single. So,
damn, my circle is the opposite. Like I'm sitting here still trying to think in my circle. I'm only pulling one name.
yeah, cause you know what? Cause a lot of married couples tend to hang with married couples.
Yeah,
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 you should,
yeah,
as you should.
Yeah,
yeah. You
yeah.
should.
You do not want to hang with single. You never want a married woman hanging with a single bitch. You should. Oh Lord,
But
that is
then within that circle though, you might have like single family members,
yeah, that part or
you
real
know,
close ones that
or
with,
single friends that are,
you grew up with
yeah,
and was
or
probably in your wedding.
hmm But yeah, this is my first and my last. After this, I don't, man, shoot,
What
I
does
ain't
that mean?
going, I ain't doing it again.
Oh, your marriage. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. If this one ever failed, I'm not doing it again. Nope.
I know. I said that, and then, and that's why I just told Born it's embarrassing to say I'll be on my third husband. Forget all that. Like I ain't doing it no more. It ain't even.
Well, yeah. When it comes to marriage, yeah, it would probably yeah. But in the dating scene, you can't say, well, this is my fifth boyfriend or fifth girlfriend, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, that's true. You don't
Pretty
be
much.
like, yeah, this is my sixth boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This one didn't work out. Born, you're on to your next girlfriend.
But yeah, this is my first and my last. Oh my goodness, man. Marriage is something.
It's yeah,
It's a full-time job, yo.
yeah. See, Born,
You definitely gotta be on your job 24/7.
you can't be slacking after you get the poom poom.
Yeah, I know. I got to do better with that.
You'll be in the doghouse.
I know I got to do better with that. I do,
Imagine.
but I think I'm at the age now where I'm willing to try.
I see you changed a lot in the last couple of months that I've not been around. That's what I say. You're more open to try. You weren't even open before when I used to try to get you to hear me. You'd be like, Jenna, I don't want to hear it, Jenna. Jenna. I'm like, wait a minute. You ain't my husband. See, that's
Yeah,
the
because
best.
I was 38 when I got married.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's a good age. That's a good age.
Told
Not
Yep.
you.
too far behind.
2013.
Congratulations.
And
It's
I was
good.
Yeah.
I wanted to get married at that time, but I was hesitant too. It was like, we've been oof, we've been together. We were together for about 5 years before we got married. So
Yeah, what you been like 10 years now?
no, we married 10, but we was together for 5 before that. So we been together for like 15 years.
Okay. And again, born spontaneous, born. What was the secret to her heart? We asked this question earlier. The fastest way to a man's heart is his stomach, as they say. But what was the fastest way to her heart, if we may ask?
Mm, I would say just being there.
Told you, born. Ding, ding, ding.
Don't make a promise. That's one thing I know, man. Even when you date, but when you're married, don't say something that you ain't gonna do.
Right.
Don't make a promise. If you say you're gonna do it, go through with it. Even though y'all may have an argument 2 days before you say you're gonna go through with it, just go through with it. Okay.
Yeah. Execute. And see, Lauren, that's another emotional step. If you emotionally connect to your woman, then you'll know, like I told you, no texting, call. Call
Oh
her
yeah.
and wish
Oh
her a
yeah.
good day.
Yes. At least that one. At least one.
Told you.
Oh yes. Don't go a whole day without. No, that's a no.
Right.
Don't go a whole day without saying anything. You know what? Even if it's a text, it's cool. Just let her know, still at work or I'm here and I'm there. I'm gonna call you in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but that was I was saying when it's you want the phone call because you want to hear the voice and match it with what
Man,
you.
I love to text.
Yeah,
Oh, text is so perfect for me.
to emotionally get in tunes, you got to pick up the phone. You didn't hear the married man just say that? The
Yeah, that's
married
important.
man just said you got to
That's
pick up that
important, boy.
phone. Even if he is texting, he still got to hit the line.
Yeah, even if it's a quick 1-2 minute phone call, man.
Told you.
Yeah,
I
because
said
that's all
5
I'm
to
good
7.
for.
I said 5 to 7, brother. You said 2 to 3, but we'll still take it as long as you. How's your day? What you doing? What you eat?
Yeah, that's all I want to know.
Girl. And I'll talk to you later, girl. Hold them panties till I get to you, girl. Oh, wait a minute. I like comedians. I just like funny guys. I don't know. I like quirky guys that make jokes, even if they are.
Even if they're corny.
Yep. Even if they're corny. Yep. See, I just like it. I like being corny, so I need that part of them. Just to make a joke, even if he laughs to himself, I'm laughing with his ass. That's how emotionally you can connect, Born. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's a different journey when you're married though, because your shit ain't your shit no more.
Wow. He couldn't even get a kiss on the first date. Would you have kissed on the first date, taking your wife to the picnic? I just want to know.
Um, Probably on the cheek or something.
Told you, Born.
Probably on the cheek. Probably on the cheek.
Did you
It
hear
depends
that?
on how. But it also depends on how the date went. If the date was like
A picnic in the park and Born
if
asking
the date went well, yeah,
about her
yeah. I can
divorce.
see a kiss on the lip if you know.
Yeah, I said kiss on the cheek because she asked him for a hug.
Yeah, you get the hug. A little kiss on the cheek with the
Yep.
hug. With the hug.
Told
Ain't
you.
nothing wrong with
I'm going on mute. He ain't gonna talk to me no more.
that. Because if the kiss on the cheek isn't wanted,
Means I want you, and I
yeah,
want
yeah,
you
yeah.
later. I want you later, but my guy, and that's what I said. Born didn't get the kiss. He only got the hug. He got the
Well,
half hug.
what I also lets you know that a date went well, because if the date didn't go well, you wouldn't even got the hug.
Yeah, see, thank you. A nice little hug, a nice little, you know what I'm saying? A nice little hug. Like I said, it wasn't a church hug, so it was a nice little hug that lasted for a nice little second. Yeah, I got good vibes. I got good vibes from it. And like I
Yeah,
said, she initiated. You know what I mean?
yeah, that was good.
So
I'm still
we'll see.
trolling him about it.
Like I said, I got a week. I got a week to put the work in and see what we can do next weekend. Now
Yeah,
I'll be looking for it. Now I'll be looking for it next week when it's time to do the hug. I'll be seeing what is she doing with her face.
Mm-hmm.
Now
So next week on the date.
y'all gonna have me looking. You gonna have me looking her dead in the eyes.
yeah.
Because when I think about it, I just hug. I'm just like, hey, All right, give me a hug. I was like, all right, here you go. Boom, boom, boom. Call me when you get home. Let me
Oh,
know
you
you
good
made
then? Yeah, you good. You got. She asked for it. Yeah, you
it.
good.
Yeah.
You good. Yeah, you good. You good.
Yeah, I know Janet was fucking with me talking about I got friend zone. I think I can
Man,
tell the signs of a friend zone. It would have been that one arm to the
should have gave you
side.
that.
Yeah, but I know that hug. I know that hug. I do it to people.
Hey, she would have dapped you up if it was friend zone. I had a lovely night and then shook your hand. Then you know that the date didn't go well. So you got a hug. That's cool. Yeah, because I got the dap before from a girl. I'm like, what? Shake my hand. Okay, I see where this date went. It's cool. Uh, yeah, marriage is something else for
Well, why don't you give Born an example of a day in a marriage life?
Uh-oh.
And you
it.
said it was half a hug. You didn't say she wrapped her arms around you.
That's not no hugging.
Oh no, I'm still trolling. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm about to say. I'm about to say.
I'm gonna stop trolling. Born. I was like cock blocking his date. I was jealous. I told him I had jealous envy. I have YouTube jealous envy of his beautiful date. No, I'm just joking. I've been messing with.
Yeah, Janet been on
I
me
said he got friends.
all night.
So it went well then.
Yeah. Nah, it was dope. It was dope. It
Yeah,
was
he
dope,
said it was.
bro. Yeah, no, it was dope, man. It was dope. It was something I never really done. A picnic joint.
Yeah.
We sit down in the park, ate, conversation, and then but like it was later, so it started to get cool outside and start to get dark. And this is another thing. So as it started to get cool and get dark, she was like, "Well, it's getting cool out here. We can go sit in my car." I go, "Okay, let's do it." Yeah, she was real cool, man. Real cool. But I kind of expect that from women that's older than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like women is older than me. Like they're gonna step up, take charge, and
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if I'm feeling you, I'm gonna kiss you in the car. Like, what are we doing? Let me go on mute again.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was dope, man. I'm anxious to see what we do. Date two.
That's what's up.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Probably do
Me too. We're here for it.
axe throwing.
I
You
might
an
have to do
actor?
a scene.
Somebody's going on the axe throwing date with me, man. I'm telling you. Y'all got me I got it in my head. I'm telling you. Might not be date number two, but somebody's going to this axe throwing place with me,
Yo, that's dope, man. Because I wanted to try that, man. We got one out here where I'm at. Parking lot be packed too, man. I'm like, damn, how many people throwing axes in this damn city? Yeah.
Well, everyone's practicing for the apocalypse. Just saying.
man. Oh shit.
Yeah. Marriage, boy, turned me up, man. And it also made me, made me see, life is short, man. And I just went for it, man. I just went ahead and did it. I don't know. I don't know. Can't explain it. Then now I'm in the marriage. It seems like, it ain't really changed from dating to marriage
It
because,
didn't?
huh?
You said it didn't change much?
Nah, it didn't really change much.
And that's when you know it's good.
Yeah.
Because I hear stories that say the opposite.
Oh yeah, me too.
I hear
Yeah.
stories that say everything changed once we got married. So
I don't like when my wife joke at me though. She jokes. She got a little joke that I don't like. She like, well, I got papers on you, and I don't like that shit. I don't like it.
That's
Yeah.
Born now. I said, Born, you have papers on her.
yeah, like you said earlier, property.
That property.
Yeah.
It's a special property.
That was my property.
But that means that property owns your drawers, honey, and your socks and everything.
Yeah, because because they can take it if they want them. No,
that part.
they can take it if they want them. Shit, that's some truth in that. Because I know some brothers, boy, the divorce was not good.
Right.
Mm.
But why would you want to leave your best friend? Because that's the part that people don't talk about. See, that's when you get the best friend. Women be out here like, yeah, I want him to be my best friend. No, bitch, that's your husband, okay? Your boyfriend ain't your best friend. He riding to see if he can be the husband to be the best friend. Like, so we're, yeah, because the husband's the best friend, period.
Oh, yeah, because because my wife's my best friend, yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And it's priceless to have, Born. That's the part they don't talk about. Marriage ain't just that paperwork. It's that. When you get that best friend, you be like, go best friend. That's my best friend. Every day, you know, that person's there for you. No matter if the world's against you.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta be best friends because you're gonna be with somebody for the rest of your life. You gotta be best friends. That part gotta be there, yo. You don't want to wake up one day and be like, I can't stand this person right here. You know, you don't want to have that feeling.
Mm-mm. And you don't want to.
I was telling somebody that the other day, like, when the jokes aren't funny anymore,
yeah,
that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad sign, man. I've been in a relationship like that. I mean, the jokes are funny, and now my jokes is I don't take anything serious. It's like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
You used to laugh at my jokes.
Yeah. Then you start feeling like that person taking shots at you too with their jokes. Like, oh, you trying to be funny?
that part.
I don't find nothing funny about that shit. Yeah.
But knowing the difference is the craziest part, because like Bourne said, the one where your joke ain't funny no more, maybe because it was on repeat. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. That's in any category of our lives. You cannot do that. It's insanity. It's insane. And to be insane, we all kind of are in certain areas, because you'll keep doing something thinking it's working. Like, oh, don't fix it. It's not broke. No, it was broke. It was already broke. What, you know how many times I've laughed at a joke that wasn't funny? Did you not hear me? Even if the joke ain't funny, I want to love that person enough that I can still laugh with them. So that's crucial, Born.
Yeah.
That was very crucial what you just said.
Yeah.
When it stops being funny, honey, that's
And
it's very important. And it's very important to like take trips. Take trips. Like you know, every month, me and my wife, we try to take a trip, go somewhere. It's important.
that's dope. That's a great idea too.
Yeah, that's very important. We just hit the road, go for a weekend. That's very important because things do get stale, man. You know, work, home, work, home, work, home. It gets stale.
Yeah.
It gets stale. You gotta keep excitement in it.
I
Just
said
like,
that.
Just like y'all are still dating, because you know that's what makes it exciting. The date, the going places, the doing things with each other. You know, you can't just sit around and just work, and come home. Then it becomes routine, and then you're like, it gets stale, you know.
And that's why I asked you, was the energy there? Because certain things happen when that energy's there, Born. And you get excited and you'll start feeling a certain way. And, you know, I'm not going to, you know, but it is. You get excited about it. So I'm excited about it. Because it happens in relationships. Marriage, it ain't just about like the marriage. I get, you know what I mean? Like some people want to actually do the paperwork. But like, may I ask you a question? His friend just got divorced. So should she really be talking about marriage to him? Yes, this is how this conversation came about. Bourne's like was asked, how come he never proposed to anyone?
Ooh.
Right, and he never proposed to anyone because before brother Bourne was totally against marriage. For so him to even be like looking at it differently, you know, this woman made him do that.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, how fresh out the divorce was she? She was a couple
So,
months.
a year.
Oh, a year. Yeah.
Divorced for a year.
Oh, yeah. She out of that one. Yeah, she out of that one a whole year.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said. She ready.
Yeah, that one's gone. Yeah, but you know
Yeah.
what it is though. How
Not if
long?
he has kids, they have children.
How long was she married though?
I don't even think I asked her that.
Because she probably felt secure in the marriage. You know, she probably felt secure in the marriage, and she wants that security back. I don't know.
That's what I said. She wants
Yeah.
that back, so she'll be looking
Yeah.
for more. That's why she's asking him about how did he propose to anybody.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's why then. Because it's
But she
like,
only asked me, hold on, I want to say this. She only asked me, have I ever proposed to somebody after she said something about marriage, and I was like, oh, you've been married before? No, she said something about the divorce. I was like, oh shit, you've been married before? And she's like, yeah, I've been married. And then she's like, you ain't never been married? I was like, no. And then she asked me, have I ever proposed to somebody? So
oh
she went in an order like that.
yeah,
And
because
when she
marriage is almost like being in jail for 20 years, man. You get
asked,
conditioned. No, for real, you get conditioned to being married. Sound
I'm
crazy, but
my job right now, so I know what you're saying. I told my boss the other day I've got a 10-year penitentiary sentence in this motherfucker. He like,
yeah,
I'll get to work. I was like, fuck you too.
yeah, yeah, right, right, right. The celly yelling at the ward.
And I was yelling at the warden. Yes, I'm light skinned.
Yeah, but for real though, because I'm to the point, man. It's been 13 years. Well,
Yeah.
it's been. I've been with her 15 years, married since 2013.
yeah.
I'm conditioned now, man, because there's things that she do that I love. You know, not nothing sexual. There's things that she do that if she wasn't there, I'd be like, damn, I would feel kind of lost. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm
I
I'm
know that
I'm
feeling.
conditioned. I feel like I'm conditioned. You know, we talk about the time like you know that shit, man. I'd be fucked up if she had left. You know,
Yeah,
in any
I
kind of
already
circumstance.
know.
So
I was like that, man. I was telling Janet earlier, like I didn't do no. I did a little light cleaning, but not a lot of cleaning, not a lot of cooking, and not a lot of laundry. So when that relationship was over, and I was like, oh shit, I got to do all of this. I was
yep.
handicapped. I was really
Hmm.
handicapped for a minute. And I was like,
Hmm.
all right, let's get it. Especially with the cooking. I didn't have no idea really about cooking. I get on, I still do this to this day. I get on YouTube and find, if I want to cook something, I get on YouTube and try to find a black woman that's cooking it.
Oh, at
Hmm.
least you're
follow,
trying,
and,
honey.
and follow her lead.
Boy,
Yeah.
you got my phone number. You should just call me, okay?
And that's been working. Like I do meatloaf, fucking I've done oxtails, I've done all type of shit finding black people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
And
made
there's
For
some
real.
yesterday.
yeah, there's some on YouTube be throwing down though, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a good way to do it. And it makes you self sufficient, born. Because my mama used to say that, like, you keep a man like trapped like that because he couldn't wash his clothes or feed himself. No way. I taught all my boys how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That's something good to come into a
Should not
relationship.
just need your wife
Yeah.
for that. You know what I mean? Come on.
Exactly.
And I think that's why women see me now like they say, oh, okay, he's a good one. He's a good one. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do that. I cook, clean, laundry, all of that. Not saying I like doing it, but I gotta survive.
But you're in for the penitentiary sentence that brother was just speaking of. Like
Hmm.
your condition, you have it in you. I told you that when I first jumped up here. That
Yeah.
one thing I liked about you because of that. You know what I mean? I'd rather take your smart mouth than to know like the other stuff. Right? You know what I mean? Like there's certain things you can get away with, born just because of that. You know, but there's a time to grow up too, and I think that you're maturing in the level of like going to the next level. So I'm proud of you on that because you are going to be 40, and technically once you get 40, boy, we grown, okay?
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm the old school now. We the new old school. So you get to come up here with us, and sit back and go on cruise control and just rock out because 50's going to be here in 5 years for me.
Yeah, because I was talking to my cousin the other day, and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, it fucked me up, right? Because I had some young kids come in the store, and they were saying OG, and I was like, who the hell are they talking to? And I'm like, oh shit, I'm the OG now, yo.
Yep.
That shit fucked me up, boy. OG.
Yeah,
I I'm gonna have to take that one.
yeah, I'm getting called now too.
I
I'm
was gonna say
back.
you a born.
I'm
I'm
I
Miss
get it.
Brittany. That's why I said I'm Miss Brittany, honey. You no kid better ever say my name without putting Miss Brittany on.
I do get called now. Unc.
But there's also this love thing that we're all searching for. I believe they said it was the year of the Aquarius, but like love is for everyone, born. So in this soul searching time, know what you want. You just said like you didn't get a lot of hugs and a lot of affection, and it kind of bothers you, but deep down inside, you really like it. You really enjoy it. So remember that as you move forward, bro. Take all of that with you. That way you can get what you really want. Because remember, it's all roses and smelling good in the beginning. You want to get down to when it's not going to be good. When she
Yeah.
fussing, are you going to be able to put up with her when she fussing and shit? You know?
Yeah, it's the crisis. I always say this, man. Whoever I'm with, I want to see them before I get too serious. I want to see how you respond in a crisis.
Hmm.
Well, can you stand the rain? Remember,
Yeah, because
the
yeah,
storm
some
will
people you won't
come.
know. Some
Yeah, that
people is
right there.
all good, and then a crisis ahead, and they'll show you a whole different person.
Yeah, that will. Yeah, that will show you a
Yeah,
whole bunch of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I think people need to go into it. We went into crisis 3 years ago. Look how everybody acted.
Hmm.
Everybody's still in fight or flight mode. Do you know what happens to people when they're in fight and flight mode every day of their life?
Yeah.
what happened, Janet?
Oh, you have a nervous breakdown. The
Mm.
insanity, you go insane because you're doing the same thing over and over to try to survive something that's not there. There's nothing attacking us. There's nothing that's hurting us, but yet you're in that mode. You're going to drive yourself insane. So yeah, no, people aren't living life. They're hurt. They're lonely. They're afraid. They think the Coco Moco mango is going to get them. We treat people differently. It's just a whole life scenario, and love is not in the air, born. You can't tell me that love is in the air for real.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not. I can tell by the customers, boy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
There's something. Yeah, there's something still going on. That's crazy, man. People are.
They're in fight or flight mode, which is
Yeah.
making them insane. They don't know how to relax. They think somebody's out to get them or something's out to get them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hmm.
That is a fact. That's a fact. Well, look, another thing you got to take in consideration, man. When you get like my age and our age, man, a lot of people have been hurt.
Right.
A lot
Yeah.
of people are damaged.
Yeah. Yeah. And broken. I would say
Yeah.
broken because it can
Yeah.
be mended by healing with understanding. You have to heal yourself, though. That's what I was telling you, Born. Even though I'm trying to date, bro, I'm scared. I'm stepping out and then I'm backing in. I'm
Yeah.
getting much energy from you because you gave an example. Like, you feel me? So it's just that little incident that'll say, okay, keep trying. Because I'm
Yeah.
over here frustrated, throwing things around about it. You feel me, bro? And then you're over here like, nah, I'm doing it this way. So you're giving ideas because, yeah, this is fuck. this dating shit is whack in this time in year. Like I
Yeah,
said,
I can't imagine being my age in the dating pool. I couldn't. Mm-mm.
yeah, you got. I don't know. You don't know what they looking for. You don't know what they want. If you want long term relationship, they want short term effects. I mean,
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's
I
why,
want
like, that's
you to
my
have
method.
everything, but she ain't got shit, and vice versa.
Uh-huh.
My method is just to take it slow and let's just see. That's it. That's the best method. Take it slow. Because at the end of the day, I still enjoy my peace and I still have a peaceful home that I can come back to.
Right.
So my
Well, you're
method
on your first. I've been through 5 or 7, I would say, dates in the last 3 months. This is your first. That's what I'm saying. This is the struggle. He's a married man, so he's listening to the real struggle of this new world of single people. Because we're a different category of single people, born. We've been in the fucking parking lot, turn our turn signal. You jumped out and now you in the lane. You feel me? I'm still circling the parking lot.
Mm.
Yeah, but I just gotta see what's out here, man.
You have
All
to.
these women out here can't be crazy as shit. So
Exactly. And not
Yeah.
all men to be bum bitches. Bum booty bitches. A lot of them are undercover gay, so that's what messes up our world.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have to look at this. Listen, if Bourne's woman happens to be bisexual, I don't think Bourne's gonna mind. But vice versa doesn't work out for us so much.
Mm. I
what?
never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
So that leaves us to again be more particular on who you're dating because we don't know. He seems like he's interested, but he's playing this game. Well, if she seems like she's not interested, you already know she got another dude. You know what I mean? Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
that's
those
why I was
days are
asking
over.
Lauren, like, do he want Texas validate her paying attention? Because I don't feel like Texas validating this day and age for me. I'm gonna need a motherfucker to call me. Nigga, call me at 7 o'clock every goddamn night and let's talk for 15 minutes. It'll make my world, honey. I wouldn't ask for nothing else. You ain't even got time. Text me all day. That's just me. Some people want that just
Yeah,
text me all day shit. No, that ain't personal to me.
yeah, I'm the king of that. I actually enjoy that better. Texting. I do. I enjoy sending a text message and putting my phone down for 20, 30 minutes and coming back and say, oh shit, she responded. I don't know. I enjoy it. I like texting. To me, it cuts out the awkward silence because
Mm.
I have an awkward silence on you if I call you on the phone. Because when I call you on the phone, I know what I want to know, what questions I want to ask, and once I ask those questions, what else am I talking about?
Will
Like,
allow the other person to bring something to the table. You're reading into it as though you've put it like you just went through it. Like, I don't know what I'm going to be saying. Well, that's the whole point of the call.
yeah, the call is, hey, what you doing? Hey, what you doing?
Right. And then sit
Yeah.
there
How
and
have you been?
let it
How was
go.
your day? And then silence.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah. Not necessarily. Just come up with anything. Just say anything.
Born, I've been talking to your ass since I got up here. You said Janet hit the link. I've been running. Even if you ain't listening, nigga, I still been talking this whole time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and that's why it's good to find somebody with the same interests as you.
That part.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
you have something to talk about.
Right.
yeah. That's a
And
good
there
point.
won't be no
Great
awkward
point.
silence.
That's a great point right there.
But me and my
Yeah.
wife, me and my wife, we'll go on the subject. We'll talk for hours on it.
And I love that. You time will just go past and you know what I mean? You is rocket scientist to that shit, you know?
Mhm.
But my thing is, do you think texting's like can you feel the text? Like I can feel when he's speaking and we're conversing opposed to you just back and forth with paragraphs.
Mhm.
I don't feel the text is the same way. Like they don't give for me.
Yeah, because there's a silence. There's an awkward silence in between them too.
Right, waiting for the person to respond.
Hmm.
You could be how you gonna tell a joke on a text and then you wait for them to laugh.
No, you just put the fucking phone down and go do something else. And you got your phone. You got so many apps and shit. Just get on another app. What the
That's the
hell?
thing. If I'm devote my time to you, then I'm gonna need that 5 to 7 minutes of paying attention. I might text you and go to another app and look at it. And you multitasking. What the
See, that's
hell?
my thing. I'm doing so much shit. If you call me, then I might get silent and say, "Hey, why are you so quiet?" I don't know. I'm cooking, or I'm taking the clothes out of the washing machine,
What
putting
you
them in the dryer. Like it's shit like that. I could be doing while we texting. I could say a funny joke, put the phone down, go change the laundry, and then come back and you've responded. That's perfect. Instead of saying a joke, you laugh, I get quiet, I go change the laundry, and then we're just on the phone quiet.
I'm still on the phone with you while you changing the laundry,
I
though.
don't know. I just think it takes away the awkward silence.
I think that you make awkward silence on purpose because, like your friend said, you don't find people that attract to you. Yeah, who are these snakes that you were talking about in your?
I was called a snake. I was called a snake on another channel. So it's like, hey, the snake is speaking. Yeah, I was called a snake.
Oh,
So
you
that's a
got
play,
caught.
like a play on words, like a play on words, man.
Well, born, I've been a racist. You can't
Yeah.
beat that. You can't beat that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And they've called me a pedophile.
Oh shit.
Uh, and
This
they
shit.
called me a man. So unless you've been injured that bad out here, do not cry about being called a freaking snake. Okay,
Nah, I don't cry, man.
people
This shit
have
is
snakes
YouTube.
pets. Okay,
Nah, this shit
I'm
YouTube.
I'm still a white woman to these people. Okay.
Yeah. This shit YouTube, man. I don't take it too serious.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't.
They'll be wasting
It's
their breath.
YouTube, man. You can be whoever or whatever you want to be on YouTube, man. For real.
Okay, well then I want to be double D chocolate with long hair and hazel eyes.
Yeah,
And
I had
a
a
big
big,
butt and a smile. There we go. That's me.
yeah,
My name is.
I had a big South ass guy tell me he was a road man the other day. I was just like, okay, brother. Okay, brother.
God, I heard a
And you
road.
get that, yeah, you
That's a
get
bad
that a lot, though. You get gangsters, and everybody wants to be gangster on the YouTube, and it's like, man, cut it out, cut it out. I've seen it. I've seen little skinny Asian dudes pretend to be the biggest, baddest gangster on YouTube. It's
I
like,
know. Wearing trainers that are pink Reeboks for
cut
$30,
it out,
trying to argue with a nigga.
cut it out.
Ooh, child, you can't make this shit up. They half a cent. They 5 hours ahead and still 40,000 years behind. Our dollar costs more than their fucking. In our dollar, they like 50 cents over that. I can't take it serious. I'm gonna be quiet because they have no states, no counties, nothing. Anyhow. But my thing with this American, somebody came to my channel the other day, though. Born was talking about reparations. Are you still
Okay.
on?
Am I still what?
Are you still in belief of that?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Go to the meetings and the whole nine. Like I'm into that. Yeah, I'm into that.
I'm gonna have
I'm,
to.
into that.
I'm gonna have
I'm
to.
excited. I'm excited that it's a conversation because the conversation comes for a few years and then it dies down. And I'm excited that it's young people in
Well,
America.
they said they
That,
were already handing them out. You know that, right?
you said what?
They were already handing it out.
Well, I haven't heard of that, but I have heard a few states that are really, really looking into it. I'm familiar with that. I'm not familiar with anybody handing them out.
I heard they handed them out in the 40s, 50s to the ancestors of the people. They got land and stuff.
I mean, yeah, maybe a few people, but it's never been just like a big nationwide movement of it. So, but yeah,
Well,
I'm like I
brother
said,
Lionel came over to my channel and was talking about it the other day. So that's why I brought it up because I thought of you. And he's for it. So I listen.
yeah, it's more people for it
I'm
than
all
than
for
not.
listening. I don't think we're gonna get no money. Okay. Nobody the one thing about the green, honey, when it comes to the green born, you already know they'll just get rid of you before they give you green around here.
Yeah, but I can't think like that, man. It was some people that said, man, we'll never be free from slavery. So
Wait a minute.
we we've seen the unthinkable happen. You see what I'm saying? Like you gotta think. Slavery was
No, I've
abolished.
been in the conscious
Slavery
sector.
But let me say this though, Janet. Slavery was
Sorry.
abolished in 1865. In
Okay.
1765, nobody thought slavery would ever be abolished. And then it happened. So when people say, I don't think it's ever going to happen, it's just like, okay, well, I do. You know what I'm saying? It was some little slave on a plantation in 1765 saying, hey, one day we're going to be free. If not in my lifetime, one day black people won't have to work on plantations anymore. And then voila, 100 years later, it happened. So I'm not cutting anything out. And then, like I said, we're making progress in these states. These states don't have to put together reparations commissions and reparations committees and to see who gets it and what are actually they getting it for. Like these people don't have to do that. But steps like that are starting to happen and starting to take place. And they've never taken place ever before in history. So something is happening. Something is happening. I'll put it that way. Something is happening, Janet.
Huh. I mean, I'm interested, just like I was interested try watching them try to put a billionaire in prison. I mean, that was hilarious. So I'm here for
Yeah.
it. I just think that, like some people say, I be in a conscious sector,
Uh-huh.
and they basically said that the slave story was fake.
Yes, people say it.
I know, so
Yeah,
I just
people
be
say it.
listening, because what I know, I'm just a little biracial girl from Pennsylvania, got my master's degree and
Yeah.
stuff from the white folks.
And when people talk like that, man, I just let people talk, man. Just
Yeah, I don't know.
because I know I'm around like movers and shakers. Like I said, when I go to these meetings, it's real life politicians and movers and shakers in these meetings that's working hard on this reparations lawsuit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't like no
Well, I
offense.
heard California was really investing in it.
Yeah, so like when I hear people just talk on the internet, that's really all it is. But it's the internet, so everybody has an opinion. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
could
well,
talk
life
about
is like that, board. Everyone has an opinion in life.
yeah,
But
yeah.
could I tell you something?
But
You know the people that we watched on Maury, like day in and day out. Even if you didn't watch Maury, Maury comes on every day at 4 o'clock with a new episode, right?
mm-hmm.
You know those people that were on Maury? They're actually out here on YouTube. Picture that.
Yeah,
I don't get the correlation.
yeah.
What you
I'll
saying?
say,
Like the crazy
okay,
people? Or you
Everyday
saying like
people,
crazy
no, the
people?
everyday people.
yes, everyday people
Oh,
are
okay.
out here. So when you say that this, the reason I added Maury to this is because what does Maury do? What is his show?
A lot of
Yeah,
DNA. Who's the father?
Okay, and they are out here on these YouTube making channels.
Yeah, that's true. TikToking and everything.
Everything. So when you're saying these people, bro, or here, these are the people that are still in the real in our world, and how
Yeah.
far they stretch. You don't see Uncle Ray Ray down the street on YouTube because he's somewhere over in the cubicle cut over there with his friends, hollering and screaming with the other Mookie down the street. Mhm. You know
Yeah.
how many people like live in the same state and they're like pulling up into each other's counties and stuff? They really actually know each other. So this place isn't as you keep saying, Born. You keep making it like it's these are just different people from the real world. No, these are the real world people. They're here
Hey, you're right about that because I know a few people who've been on Jerry Springer and Maury.
and they're here.
Yeah, I know a guy. He been on Jerry Springer twice.
Man, I heard this lady tonight was on Maury and she didn't know who her baby daddy was twice.
So there's a
Mm,
girl that been up there. She
mommy
five
said
times.
people come
She brought
from.
five dudes up there, five different dudes. I'm like, good gracious, what were you doing?
And they out here, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Those are the real life people. You thought them people weren't real on that show. Well, they were. They are. That's what I'm saying. These people are real out here more. Their intention on calling you a snake or calling you a name or doing their intentions are real. They would take you on the Jerry Springer show and lie on you.
that's true. I would never go on the Jerry Springer show though. Hell no.
You probably don't even have a story to go on there. Like who would have I
Yeah,
don't have a
yeah,
story
see,
like ew.
yeah,
I
see,
wouldn't care. Ain't nobody cheating on me, and I'm running to the daggone place talking about he cheating on me, and I was saw his girlfriend.
yeah. I
None of,
ain't put my business out there like that.
and that's what I'm saying. I literally listened to this lady say she was from the mommy sector. The mommy sector is full of all them chicks that were on the Maury show. Didn't either they got
What?
their daddy, they didn't know who their baby daddy was.
They
Good,
got a group. They got a group of them
the mommy sector.
on the internet.
What?
Yes,
Get the
YouTube
fuck
is a
out,
weird place, man.
man.
but that's what you just said. I don't want to like rewatch what I just said, Born, but you just said that. I'm like, this place that you say is weird is filled with the people from the world. You know how many parents are on here and they're not taking care of their children? Or CPS is being called on these people, whether it's false or real. But again, how many of these babies are being affected by this type of behavior?
Oh, every day. Yeah, yeah. You're right.
And a lot of times, who be on there on the Maury show?
Some goofballs. I was gonna go.
For
Some goof.
real.
Some goofballs.
Crazy ass people.
Who accusing another man of the child that ain't even his? Could be.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you wonder why people are out here accusing other people of stuff they ain't do. When they put all them jackets on me, Board. You knew me way before all them jackets. You know how they tried to get me about that Brandon Anderson boy. You know what I mean? And but then they sat with him, then they dragged him. You know, all of that hypocrisy around here is what's good for them ain't good for somebody else. But some people's is real. Remember, I used to be like, "Is this real or fake?" Jen, I'd be like, "Nigga, this shit is real. I can't turn on my live without them coming up there acting like a goofball just to get close to it."
Some people like drama though. Some people,
They do, and some men like you cussing them, fussing them out so they can
yeah,
do weird things. Yeah,
yeah.
awesome.
Some people get off. Some people get off on that though. Really, like
Yes, sir. I tried to tell
they
boy.
really get. It's like a drug for them, for real. Some people really get aroused by fucking with other people. So that goes to shit. They got to tell you like how is their mind wired You know, because some people get off on that like they was doing drugs. They get the dopamine going, and man, shit, crazy. But yeah, you're right though. I probably won't be on this show. I don't like drama. I like to be drama free. I don't seek it. I don't want it.
Yeah, my thing is, man, it don't affect my real life. So
Yeah, but
get on
until
this
it
shit
do.
for entertainment, man, and close this laptop. When I close this laptop, I'm done.
Yeah, but then again though, I see what she's saying though. You may get that one person that go to the extreme and put man.
You ain't gonna get that close to me. How you gonna get that close to me on
Yeah,
YouTube?
yeah, you're
I'll
right.
let you.
You're right.
See what I'm
You're right.
saying?
Yeah,
You really do.
but see though, you're aware of it, but there's millions of people out there that aren't aware of it
I
and
give
wondering
you
like,
that.
damn, how
And
the
I
hell I
do.
get myself in this shit?
Yeah, I do. Hey, but you know what? That tends to happen to people who like make this shit their life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like anybody
yeah,
who's gonna send the police or something to your house or anything like that, those are people who don't really have anything going on in real life.
yeah,
So that's how I keep the balance. I make sure I always got something going on in real life and keep this shit as entertainment.
yeah,
Like I said, it's interactive TV. So if I don't want to watch TV, I don't turn it on.
yeah, true.
That's how I look at it. Because YouTube is not an app. I got a lot of apps. I got 50, 60 apps on my phone. I don't have to push this one. And if I do push it, YouTube is a big place.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I
stuff to
can
watch.
click on YouTube. Man, I can click on YouTube and watch battle rap videos all day long.
Hmm.
And never go to a live stream.
Yeah, because I watch a lot of mechanics and people
You
playing
know what
video
I'm saying?
games.
Look at all the type of shit people watch.
Yeah.
They watch mechanics. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
My thing, I watch this. This is what I'm watching now on YouTube is scammers. The people
Oh.
who calls scammers. You know how the scammers call your phone and shit. I talk to the people who answer those phone calls and they talk to the scammers. But you know, like they hack the scammers' computers and shit like that.
Mm.
That's what I like watching now. They hack
I
the
be watching
scammers.
Tales from the Crypt back in the day, the old one.
Yeah, YouTube is a big place, but that's my
Yeah.
shit, boy. Watching them people fuck with them scammers. But like I said earlier, though, I can't lie and say I don't like the live streams. I think the live streams are dope.
Yeah, I like interacting with people, man.
Yeah, me too. I think that's the good part about the live stream. It's just the bullshit I don't like. Like I don't know, like that side where Janet was at, where they doxing people and putting your address out and putting
Yeah,
pictures of your kids
Yep.
online and all of that is weird. I don't like the guys that say, "Hey man, I'm gonna meet up and fight you," and I don't like that. But I'd rather hear guys talk like that than talk about I'm gonna put your kids and your address on the internet. I'd rather hear people. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather hear that than hear that. I
yeah,
don't like that. I really don't like that. I'm gonna
yeah,
put your address on the internet and shit like that, or call your job and get you fired.
yeah. That's going
That's
to a whole nother
really
level.
weird to me. That shit is weird.
Yeah, that's going to a whole new level. That's like you really want me to come see you?
Yeah, like that's weird.
Yeah, and they really want to hurt you like that, so you'll come see them because you don't play with nobody's money.
No, damn sure don't.
And every black person should know that. Why they up there saying you ain't black enough or something? Then you should know. Don't fuck with my money, bitch. You don't like me.
Yeah,
Don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Because if you was in my face, you wouldn't be saying that shit. So
yeah,
we don't need this app. We don't need to get gangster like oh, bitch, I don't like you. Bitch, I don't like you. The fuck? These bitches won't even turn on their camera. I can't
You know when
respect the hoe behind a motherfucking screen talking that rah-rah shit. Bitch, shut the fuck up, you insecure maggot. Because you're not worth the skin you're printed on. And they're not. Because there's no way in hell they sit in the rooms with it, born, They sit in the chat rooms with it. They big these people up, and they want to sit there and be hypocrites. Like, oh, I would never. No, but you could never make a channel to have people come and support you because you know the fuck shit that you've done, and that's what they do. They're the ones sending out that information. Born, all these people are involved with each other. I don't care what they say. If they're not normally having a conversation like we do, man, I'm telling you, they're in that weird. Oh, follow this person. Don't like this person because this person don't like that person. Don't talk to her. Oh, remember what she did last year? Oh, I was there last summer. All that bullshit.
Yeah, but that goes back into what Born was saying. That's compiles their day. That's their day.
Life.
That's what they do all day. That's their life.
Yeah, you wake up to get on YouTube. Yeah, you watch your stinking ass, but you up here.
Yep. They don't have a life.
And you know what? That's funny saying that because now I use this as something to do on my day off. That's what makes it fun for me. This is my day off.
Yep.
So I get to have fun. I don't need to do none of that. And Born, being honest, they drag the family and dox the family, go to Facebook because they couldn't take the drag. They couldn't take the roast. They couldn't take somebody saying something about them and they couldn't laugh it off. Born, I know I have big teeth. I've had them for 45 years, honey. Ever since these bad boys came in, 40 years, what they 5 years old when you get your teeth. I've already known I had them. I already know I got a big ass forehead. You know what I mean? Well, I need them over telling me what I got out here. That's the best you could come up with. You can't say that I don't donate. You can't say I didn't help. You can't say I don't support. You can't say that when a man tell me to do something, I do it, but they don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never disrespected the men out here until they started acting like they was gonna play in my face. Yeah, I ain't your girlfriend and I ain't your fuck twig. Let these motherfuckers tell it. I done suck dick on virtual live. Let them tell it, bro. Disrespectful, you know what I mean? I wish they fixed their face to try to say me and Born did something. I'll cut a bitch about now, you know what I mean? Can't be around no men without you assuming some weird shit. That's because they're secretly perverted like that.
Yeah, no, nobody said that, Janet. Yeah, nobody said that, Janet. Let's please. Oh gosh, Janet.
They need to act like that.
Don't put that in the atmosphere. Shit, we'll be on they'll have a whole live stream tomorrow about this shit.
That's what I'm saying. They might have a live stream about it.
Shit.
Fucking you was over there talking to the you know. I stopped coming around because of certain things. Like, no, that shit's real. We've always been friends, and that's the way it's gonna be.
Yeah,
we never.
Yes,
you ain't never.
You're gonna have your ups and downs and your arguments and that, and then
but these are weirdos out here. These are stalker people that actually have criminal records. Us women, see, it's different for you, Born, because if a woman's trying to stalk you, you know how to basically protect yourself. You don't have to get other people involved. Sometimes when a man or some people are stalking a woman, she has to get other people involved. You feel what I mean? So I think it's different for you guys out here than us.
Yeah. You got to try to get yourself out of them circles or sectors, as y'all call them. Get out of there, man. When that shit start getting weird like that, get the fuck out of there.
That's why I'm an independent contractor. I don't even go nowhere near them folks. I go to my channel.
That drop of address shit is crazy. That shit crazy.
I don't play like that.
Me either, yo.
That's one way I just can't play like that. That's why I don't never be in there. Like when I hear people talk about that beef sector, I'm good. I'm good. I don't even want to.
That's all they do is
don't even send the link. Don't even tell me what's the name of those channels because I don't care. I don't want to be over there. Exactly. I don't.
Right, and the people sending it is messy because they know they're messy over there. I said it.
I want to stay in my own little lane. If I jump on a live stream, cool. If the shit goes sideways and the shit goes sour, then cool. I'll go somewhere else. Or I just won't do it. Like I said, I don't have to do. I just crank up my own show. Like I don't have to go anywhere on YouTube.
Right.
I can just come up with some topics and press go live and see what happens. I might get 100 views. I might get 500 views. It don't matter to me either way. It don't. It
But
ain't
see,
shit.
though, a lot of people keep
The
that
main thing I'm gonna do,
views.
yeah, because the main thing I'm gonna do is promote my podcast. That's really the main thing I want to do on YouTube. Is people to go and subscribe to the Born Rich Club podcast YouTube channel. That's what I'm focused on right now. But I like these though. I like these open panel live streams. I do. I do. And I like a little roast from time to time. I just don't want that to be every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like a roast. I cranked my show up Friday and and two people just went at it. They went at it for like 3 hours and then it died down and we went on to something else. You know what I'm saying? We started talking about my picnic date that I was planning. But so just don't want to do the same thing every day.
3-hour argument? Oh, Lord.
All day, every day.
Mm-mm.
What was I looking for?
There's too much going on in the world, man. To give you
Sure
any
is. They testing those weapons over there in Russia. How come we ain't talking about that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, is anybody prepared for a nuclear fallout? Hell no.
Nope.
But you out there so gangster and shit. They keep playing with it. When them damn sirens go off on the TV, they're gonna be, oh, can you help me?
Yeah. That emergency broadcasting.
Yeah.
I remember for a while, man, emergency broadcasting, I was getting one or two like every fucking week. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
They were testing it.
And now that shit has died out. I don't get one at all. I'm like, damn, we used to get like one every 6 months, one every 3 months, one every.
The broadcast is going to change when it permanently comes on. There's going to be one. It's going to be a long one, and then that's it for the broadcast.
President gonna be speaking, and the shit gonna go popping off.
Yep, that's gonna be like the purge and everything.
Yeah. And people think that shit can't happen, man. Shit.
Yeah, these white folks paid for this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they fail to realize. The New World Order means that they pay to play.
Yep,
I mean, if they want you dancing around like a monkey, then they gonna pay, and then all of a sudden everybody gonna start dancing, and until a couple of us fall off dead somewhere. You don't know they love those games.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they made that show, the Squid Games and all that? Why do you think they make those shows? You know, there's real rich people, billionaires that pay for people to come into a room and they do bad stuff to them and hurt them, and they pay for that.
Yeah, like the Purge. Yeah, that shit real talk. You think about it, man. The rich people got all that money, man. They did everything they could do, man. They go to the other shit.
They're too busy arguing who's better than each other, you know. But that was the goal. Remember, I told you when they went into fight or flight mode, the ones that are fighting, they're out there, fighting each other all here. Fuck you, you horse mouth bitch. Fuck you, you pig face horse. Yeah, they planned all that.
Oh,
I've heard people go to jail on here, Born, because they were fighting on here, right, bro? Went into the real time, got angry with somebody at work, and just started swinging on them, and they lost their job and went to jail.
Damn.
So they're taking it into the real, to real world effect, like spazzing out and hurting people.
Not that serious to me.
Because they want people distracted.
Yeah.
China was supposed to make that deal. They were supposed to go to that meeting with us. When they canceled that meeting, bro, that was crucial. Mm-hmm. And only people that are paying attention would realize, like, that's more important. Why China canceled the meeting with us? That was supposed to be a peace talk meeting. Mm-hmm. That means they don't want peace. They want war.
Yeah, and China also said that they don't want to deal with our currency no more.
Nope. And that means that money's going away, people.
Yep.
You are not going to be able to find a dollar. Why you think they kept saying coins was going away? They just stopped making them. It wasn't about going away. they can't afford to make it anymore. It has to be electronic. They can't see, you know what I mean? If you can't
And they
see
want
your money
and
that's
they
on
want
your
to
credit
control it.
card. Go ahead.
And they want to control it more. They want to control it. They don't want people sending money through. Cause look at what was it, Cash App? Cash App
Yeah.
never used to tax you. Now you get taxed. All your money being followed through all them little apps now, man. Shit's crazy.
Well, because they were making a profit off of that.
Yeah.
Sending
Yeah,
money more for free.
yeah, cause they weren't. Yeah.
But think about this. You get a credit line of $2,500 on a credit card. You never see that money unless you withdraw it, correct?
Yep.
Physically, they gave it to you, and then you paying it back. You're paying more of it back, but it was only digital. So was it ever real?
That's true. Damn. Yeah.
So therefore, when everything goes to digital, your money's not going to be money anymore. If you know you have $100 in your pocket right now, you can go in there, count the 20s, count the 10s, count the 5s, however it's set up. It's $100, bro. Once it hits that card, it's not just going to be your $100 anymore.
Nope. Their fee.
That
Yeah,
you only have $100.
Yeah, because they're gonna take out their fees and all that shit.
And then that fingerprint's gonna come into play. Why do you think they're scanning faces in Japan, walking through the stores?
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Did anybody talk about the Facebook? That basically they took your Facebook picture to do facial recognitions on us.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, they went to court over that shit.
Well,
they went to court.
Facebook sold our pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the things I want to talk about when I come out here. I want to know who knows. I got questions. If you ain't trying to talk about it, I don't think I'm going to talk to you because you're not. We're not going.
Yeah, you were not on the same page.
Nope, because I want to know who took the vaccine and I want to know who didn't, and I want to know why. I want to know what they think's going to happen because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, and then what?
I think that vaccine just a trial run. I think what happened in 2020 was a trial run. They want to see how many people are gullible, how many people will panic. It was all about a panic thing, gullible, and more control.
Well, it's a war. It's called If you look up Operation Winter, Dark Winter, it happened in
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay,
yeah, I've seen that on YouTube. Yeah,
right. It was a simulation of and so that was a simulation. Because I told you the phasing is fight or flight. They're phasing into the ultimate fight or flight.
Yeah.
Because when the aliens come out of the earth, all that.
Yep, the UFO. Yeah, that's why there's some UFO sightings.
They want you to
some of them are fake. Some of them are real.
Right.
They even said that they have already reverse engineered some space shuttles, so they're going out with theirs, doing hoax UFO sightings.
Right. They have people afraid. And what if we go through a nuclear simulation where they're going to say the bomb's going to go off, but the bomb never goes off?
People going to panic.
So that'll be the best trick the devil ever did was making people believe he wasn't real.
Yeah.
So
hey, you ever ask somebody if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Yeah, a lot of people said some crazy shit, and when I was like, all right, yeah. So, but if it really did happen, you would really do what you say you were gonna do? Okay.
Right.
You don't think that's gonna be on everybody 10,000 more people's mind? It's gonna be chaos.
I mean, the crazy thing is that whenever that thing goes off, it actually is going to be 15 minutes before the blast.
Yeah, because them rockets coming over quick.
Once that goes off, it's on. Blessings, greetings.
I think, I think what you said earlier about them. It'll be a hoax just to see because
Yeah,
I don't
simulation.
a simulation. Yeah, because I don't think they because if they do it to us, it's gonna happen to them, and they're not trying to off themselves.
And Bourne used to get mad at me he first met me because I used to do simulations on my channel. And he would be like, if this is real and you're supposed to be doing this, then I'd be like, it's just a simulation. I'm putting you through something so you can either laugh or not, or you know what I mean? It wasn't to hurt anyone. It was to let you know that this was not real, but we're gonna play this all the way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's
And
good to do that. It's good to do that so you can be aware though, because what if it happens tomorrow? It can happen like you said in the next 20 minutes.
mm-hmm.
What if? You don't ever know the hour or the time.
Nope, and you don't. And trust and believe. I'm telling you, the creator is amazing. He speaks to you. And if you can't hear it because you're not paying attention, that's on you. That's not me. And if the creator's telling me to be aware and, observe, and I'm just observing all of the ways that they've used smoke screens.
Yep.
Okay. Because, when they do the news with the hurricanes, sometimes they have a green screen.
Yeah.
And then they got it making it look like there's a big old tornado in the background. He's standing in front of the green screen with the fan blowing.
Yeah. Yeah, that goes back to that moon landing.
That part
They
and
go
all
right
the
back.
other stories that's been told.
Yeah.
So what if they over there laughing and making jokes about how they've already decided to all work together, but they just wanted to play out this simulation that Russia's trying to bomb us so we'll all get scared. Like,
That's true.
it could be anything. But my thing is the loving humanity. I would tell people to prepare for a nuclear fallout. Be prepared. Get batteries, get radios, have
Get
things on
those
deck, stock up on some canned
food,
goods. Don't
food
leave your
rations.
refrigerator all packed up.
What
Because
is it
that,
called? It's
go ahead.
called Patriot something. They got like food rations, generators,
Yeah,
water purifiers. Yeah, that shit's serious, though.
be ready to live off the grid. And being honest, are you tired of all of that? Because I know Bourne was saying he want reparations, but I don't want nothing from them. I want them to start this over. Let's see how we gonna survive without them motherfuckers. Without them putting that bullshit in your head about what we supposed to be doing. Let's see if we can survive off of instinct. Because that's what everybody's failing.
Yeah.
Instinct. Because my
But we
instinct
rely,
is telling me
but we
something's wrong.
rely on the, we rely on them too much. We rely on them to give us our food,
Yeah.
the internet. You just go look at everything's connected to the internet now. The internet shut down. Shit, the whole world be
The
fucked.
whole world, your
Some
phone
people.
went off the whole world. You know what I mean? They would be lost in translation. They got them so attached. Do you remember Batman with Jim Carrey? He was the Riddler and he had everybody attached by those everybody was attached with headsets and their TVs in their homes, and he was drawing power from them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they've done.
And they got too many damn zombie movies, zombie shows.
Well, because they prep you for what they want you to believe. See, someone said that to me, and I used to think, well, they have to tell us what they're doing. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's secretly between the creator and the bad guy, so to speak. He's supposed to tell on himself, is what they said in the word. But he's going to tell in riddles because Jesus talked in parables.
Yeah.
So if Jesus talked in riddles, then the other one talks in riddles too.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just so funny how they keep showing all these movies. I was watching The Arrival the other day. Aliens arriving and people didn't believe it. The Independence movie, I Am Legend, is about a virus that went bad, a vaccine that they took that went bad.
Or that other movie with the guy who plays Thor, what's it called? Red Dawn?
Mm.
When it was China, I think China and Russia, they were jumping out of airplanes, parachutes coming down the United States. Who was it?
Oh, gotta watch that. I ain't seen that.
What is it called? Red Dawn. Because there's two. There was one made like in the late '80s, the early '90s, and then they remade it with the guy who plays Thor. I think it's
Okay.
called Red Dawn. And they started parachuting out of they started seeing airplanes going over the United States, and they were parachuting out, and as they were landing, they were just shooting people.
Huh.
Yeah, that movie was deep. Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. That's interesting.
I think it's
I'll
called
look
Red
it up,
Dawn.
Nito. Tell us the name of that movie, Nito. I'm finna wrap it up, man. I gotta get in the bed.
No, it's 2:00 in the morning. Hanging
Yeah,
out.
it's Red Dawn. Red Dawn. The first one was with Patrick Swayze in '84.
Okay.
2012, they redid it with
Okay.
what's the name of that guy that
All right.
that plays Thor? What's his name? Chris
Oh yeah, him.
Chris Hemsworth. Yep.
Oh, okay, I see it. I
Yeah, that
googled it.
that movie was deep, yo. That right there let you, boy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be looking at this. Thank you, brother. All right, Born, we out of here. What's going on here? This your
Man,
channel?
salute. Yes, 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 yes. This is the podcast channel. I put the link in the chat. Click over there, subscribe, show your brother some love. That is the best way to support me. If you want to support Born Rich, the best way to support is get over there. This is the one that I want monetized. So get over there, subscribe, shop around, like some videos, make some comments. I just figured out how to do this damn shorts thing today, so I will be getting it. I know
I'm proud of you.
I know I'm grandpa when it comes to this, but eventually I'm gonna hire somebody to do all of this. But right now I'm doing it myself. So I just figured out how to do shorts. So check out one of them. Then I can't unmute it. Oh.
Hey man, we got video of you doing this, but you got to tell on this guy, and you know that you grew up on that code where you can't tell, but you also don't want to go. So lay down. Yeah. Don't put yourself in a position.
Whatever. I have to figure that out. But yeah, man.
You were just clipping it, snipping it. It's like 15 seconds or whatever. So
yeah, that was the short one. But yeah. Y'all get over there and subscribe to the Born Rich Club podcast family. It's been a good one. I want to thank Empress Janet. She rocked with me for these 3.5 hours, and I appreciate it because I hate getting on here talking about myself. The next time I get on here, I have some topics. We'll have some videos to review. Like I said, I really want to do one today because I know basketball playoffs is coming up, and I don't know. It'll probably be the weekend before I get to do another live stream. I don't know. I may do another. But appreciate Janet, appreciate my brother Nito in the building, and everybody who rocked out, man. Shit, man, show me some love, y'all. I done got tired now. So.
Appreciate you, and thank you for
appreciate you, Janet. Appreciate you. Thank you.
See you again, brother.
All
peace
right.
and blessings to
all right, peace and blessings to everyone.
Yes, have a good night, guys.
You too.
Salute, y'all.
Peace, love, and soul. All right now.
And yeah, man, I'll catch y'all on the back end, man. On the next time. Thank y'all once again. I'm gonna get some rest. And I'll see y'all good people on the other side, man. Stay beautiful. Oh, what did I push? What is going on? Hold on. What the hell? All right. I don't know if I got clip. Where's my shit at? All right, y'all. Peace out.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!